99. Starting off round 1, Sable versus Captain.
First, I'm up here for my good buddy Sable, who drove me here today.
You guys are from Virginia?
No, we're from Maryland.
Thank God.
We love Maryland.
I was gonna have to pretend to be okay with like someone from Virginia.
Oh God.
I have to do that all the time. It's rough. Don't worry, I'm gonna try and.
No worries. Old Bay seasoning, crabs from the bay, all that good stuff.
Do you think there will reach a point, and I'm speaking from one Marylander to another here, okay? Non-Marylanders need not reply to this. You think we're just gonna get sick of the old stereotypes? We're just gonna find them not funny anymore?
I mean, I don't know all
Not
the
even
stereotypes.
amusing?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a native Marylander either. I was a military child, so.
Okay, well, how long you been here?
About 6 years.
That's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough to know it all, you know? If you said you weren't sick of it, that's fair, but
I'm not really sick of it.
I kind of see it as like, as someone who's lived in Maryland and seen the progression of like Maryland pride sort of grow, I'm kind of just sick of seeing the flag. And I know that's a sacrilege thing to say because it's, you know, the flag has got popular for a reason. It's a fantastic flag, but I feel like it's become a crutch, really.
A little bit.
I'll tell you a perfect example. I was at there's a little grill. It's like a steakhouse. And I don't even have to tell you where it is. It's just in Maryland. And their logo was just like Rock Salt Grill House, Maryland flag. I went, well, what the heck does that have to do with your grill other than the obvious? I don't know, man. We ran out of ideas. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know.
I think some people are of a if it ain't broke, don't fix it mentality. And it is a good flag after all, but I kind of understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Ow. Got the loop-de-loops coming out.
Maybe what I'm saying is we need new material, right? We're like the Crow getting booed on stage.
Maybe.
Sable off to a strong lead.
I can't wait for Maryland Flag 2.0 to be a thing.
Oh, let's not go too far. I mean, like, get a new obsession, you know? Maybe we start a TikTok trend of owning small crabbing boats, you know?
That would be interesting.
Destroy the ecosystem because everybody wanted their crab talk.
There's that one lobster guy on TikTok that from Maine that I like watching, so
Oh, yeah?
maybe we can have a little rivalry going on. Crabs versus lobsters.
I could mess with a fishing man TikTok. I'm sick of the Costco guys. Ooh.
That was a very great setup from Sable. Nothing too fancy with it, just normal gameplay stuff.
So what you're saying is your guys got it in the bag.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I got hope for him.
That's what I read there. My friend used to be the worst. If I got the first stock of the game, he'd walk away. He wouldn't continue watching. I'd be like, you didn't see the rest of the set. He's like, oh, I figured you'd win.
Full confidence. That's what you have to have in your homies. So.
He shouldn't have. That was the problem. Like, what did you think in this edge situation? I already walked away. Do you give him notes? Do you coach your friends?
We kind of coach each other. He's definitely the very good practice partner. He is a bit better than me though, so.
Oh, okay.
It's hard for me to find stuff sometimes.
That's the worst.
He's not like, you know, if we were to play a first to 10, he'd probably win, but I'd take like 6 or 7 games. That's the best way to describe it.
If you were to play, oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
So you're relatively close.
Yeah,
He's just a bit ahead.
Yeah.
I think we've had that kind of. I've at least had that kind of friend before. The worst though is having that kind of friend. Nice edge guard there. And you go like, what are you seeing in this matchup that I'm really just repeating? Like, what kind of mistake? And they go, I don't know.
I think there comes a point where, like, you stop making so many fundamental mistakes that you can actually start to focus on the matchup stuff. But if I just like air dodge in every time that I get scared or something silly like that, it's kind of hard to get a whole lot useful out of having a practice partner because there's just stuff that you need to work on in your own time.
Yep.
Oh, is he gonna hit this? Nah, just misses the angle.
How often he hits that? On you?
Like once. Ever.
Ever?
But I also play Puff. I get out of it for free. That's not really fair.
So he probably loves bracket. He's like, man, breath of fresh air.
Just a little bit. He gets to do a lot of fun things. I have 6 jumps. I don't have to worry about like apple setups at ledge or whatever. I can just kind of do whatever. So a lot of the setups don't really work on me. So Sable's doing a great job of holding on this. Oh, okay, not the best DI there.
He was also a rage though.
Yeah, true. Oh, it's hit by the grenade. Different kind of grenade.
Yeah, I don't even think he saw that thing.
No, I think he thought it was gone too.
Yep. I'm just judging by his reaction in the player camp. The player camp's so great.
I love it.
You learn so much from the player camp.
I just think it's really funny. Like every player has a different reaction in player cams, and every single time that Sable gets concentrated, he starts sticking out his tongue.
Oh,
it's the funniest thing.
So true. He's got the Michael Jordan tongue.
Yeah, a little bit. You'll see.
He attacks the rim. That's what's going on here.
Instead of reading the blue line for his DI, you just see which way his tongue goes.
Now that's the insight I'm looking for. I hope he's up here again.
In the year of our Lord 2025, we're going to be looking at tongue DI. It's gonna be all the rage.
You know what sport would benefit the most from player cams? Like, you know, I'm talking about an attached camera to the face. I'm thinking football. Can you imagine that? You're watching football and you get to see a close-up in the bottom left of the QB?
I think there's too many players for that on a football field.
Just the QB. Just the QB.
I'm thinking baseball. I'm thinking pitcher and batter, whoever's up on the plate, just player cam of like watching the ball be like an inch off the plate, called strike 3. You see him throw his bat in the player cam.
It's pretty high definition as it is.
Ooh. Okay.
He ducked that too.
Look at that. Captain made quite a big comeback there. He was down by a whole stock and then just...
Game 3.
Yeah, game 3.
There's no way Sable drinks that much water in a day. Oh no, I'm calling you out. Your stomach can't contain that much water.
He does actually.
Peeing every hour. Oh, I know that. On his shirt, captain's shirt, that's Monkey Duluth. Am I right? Or am I right?
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut and say that I think you're right.
There you go. That's from One Piece.
I don't watch One Piece, unfortunately.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't like it that much.
That's fair. At some point, there's just too much show. That's always been my hang-up with One Piece.
I don't know what that point is, but they went past it and then continued running.
Yeah, at some point. It's kind of like The Simpsons, but anime. Just, it's been 30 years.
Come on, Homer was never as good as Monkey Duluth, man. Even at his best.
True. Simpsons fans in the chat are gonna hate me, but I think in the Smash community we have the anime fans kind of on our side. There's a lot more of them.
Are there like Simpsons stands on Twitter?
I mean, I don't think The Simpsons is horrible. It's just okay.
People with like Homer avatars, or you know.
I think it's the pink donut that I've seen a little bit of on Twitter. I think the donut that Homer eats. Look at this turnaround from Captain.
Yeah, what's going on with your man?
Yeah, I have no idea.
He's leaning all the way forward now. His posture is wrecked.
I think it is. Captain definitely started slowing the game down after that game number 1. And I think Sable's having a really hard time getting in because he keeps putting out that hydrant and Captain's just throwing grenades at it and not saying, I don't want to deal with this. I don't know how you approach.
Captain never wavered, even after getting hit a couple times by some questionable stuff. He never got upset by it.
I like it. I like it. And as much as I want to root for the homies, you got to stay a little bit unbiased. I'm sure this would be a pretty good win for Captain.
You're under no contract.
Under no contract. All right.
If I am, man, those legal fees are going to be rough for me.
Especially after you made fun of the Maryland flag.
Should have read the state codex.
Should have read the fine print. Sable is really just trying to hit a bell or something right now. I think he's relying on it too much as a crutch.
I didn't even get the back throw kill.
Yep.
188.
Wow, I'm surprised that doesn't do enough to break.
Hey, that's one thing that has been true. These stocks have been climbing up even in that game, too. There you go. Captain won with, like, what, 175 on him?
Yeah, I got the up air and then just turned it around, yeah.
Didn't even see it.
Oh, man, yeah. Forgot it was there. Sable a whole stock behind. First set of the tournament being an upset is not looking great. Especially because I got to go up there and I'm seeded to win. I'm worried. Sable win! Captain's doing a very good job, though.
Captain is so good.
Now that he has this lead, he's just not letting it go at all. Sable's putting on some damage.
I am, I was, I will be.
Where have I heard that before?
One Piece.
Okay. Fair enough.
Sure.
All these mix-ups coming out from Sable. He's holding on to that fruit as long as he can, but you know, I think up tilt with all this rage might kill here. It's very, very strong. Has to be so careful with it. Doesn't find the bell either. Back throw again, still not killing.
There you go.
Finds a back air though. Last stock. Love to see it.
Oh my god, that tongue is flying.
It's going crazy. You can't unsee it now, can you?
Oh my goodness. We might need to get a sensor bar up there, man. This is not suitable for general audiences. Oh!
Dude, it's so terrifying being above Snake.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh, Captain wants it too hard. He's actually fishing way too hard.
Oh, yeah, now he's starting to struggle just a little bit. He's getting nervous. Oh, love the grenade toss. The key.
No.
If he wouldn't have gotten hit by that key, he might have died. Oh my goodness. What? Yeah, one hit from either of them at this point. We have bell in hand. Up there coming out. Now this time, Sable's brought it all the way back. Dodges in.
Oh, back?
C4?
No,
oh, untackable, yeah.
I was about to say.
Sable
way too high.
clutches it out. Sends him too far off stage. That was...
Yeah, Sable's got that.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, Captain almost had it. I'll give it up. He did really, really good at there, and just towards the end started letting some things slip. He was fishing a little bit too hard for the kill.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if he knew what percent he was at the end there.
Yeah.
Can you get back if you get the right angle? Like you go to the left, I guess?
I think what he should have done is just not gone under the stage and just like got really low and tried to go straight up.
You get vertical? Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I'm not going to keep my opponent waiting too long. I'm going to go ahead up there, so we'll hold down the fort.
Yeah.
But I'll try and come back on later for sure.
Take your time, you know? Oh, yeah.
Fun.
Don't forget to have fun out there, okay? Even if you're playing a snake. All right, guys, it's just me. Hey, wanted to say, what's up, Qbit? I knew you'd be here. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Even though we are relegated to VGBootCamp 2, I believe there is a speedrunning convention going on VGBootCamp 1. Am I correct? I heard it behind me. I also saw it with my own eyes. You know, more power to them. It's not my thing. I like winners and losers in life. I was about to say something mean. I'm gonna let it slide. Listen, it's just not. It's not for me. You know. I think any sport or competition where it's commonplace to golf clap, it's not for me. Who we got? Ladies and gentlemen, it's KBean. How you doing, man?
Good, about yourself?
Good. What you doing up here?
Just waiting for my bracket set to start.
Yeah.
It's game 3 between the Slink player and Cake Point.
Uh-huh.
And it's looking really close. So once they call me out, for now I'm just gonna be on calm, just chilling out.
Cake's got that.
Yep. And it's gonna be a match between Ariel and who else? Striker. Right.
Striker.
All right.
Ariel was just up here.
Pokemon Trainer.
Bayonetta. Why are you going Bayonetta?
Bayonetta.
Oh my god. All right, this is.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I hate to state the obvious, but I think Striker needs a smaller chair.
Yeah.
He is all the way scooted up to the front
He
of the
is.
screen, and I think his legs are barely touching the ground. What does Ariel normally play? Puff?
Yes,
Yeah.
she plays Puff. She's also my manager.
Manager?
Yeah, because she's part of Ace of Cards. She helps run the whole thing.
Oh,
And I am a member there. She's the reason why I'm her sponsor.
nice. What do you get?
Huh?
Can you disclose? What do you get for being
I'm
sponsored?
disclosed.
Can't disclose?
Anyways,
It must be nice.
what's the down air? Isn't this just a grab? See, Ariel, you just should have went Puff. Good reverse. Cover grab from Striker, and now I was just gonna do neutral. Yep. I don't think that kills it.
Does Ariel play Bayo?
I don't recall. So I don't know why they're doing this. Alright.
I don't think Striker's a slouch.
Yeah.
I think the one person in chat who seems to know who Striker is knows that too.
Yes. Like, Striker is a very, very good opponent. And I think, if we still play Ultimate, which I doubt, in 2026 or 7, Striker could pop off. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Maybe 2028. I can see it.
2028, nah.
I'm trying to think who's the youngest here to succeed. It'd probably be Enhanced PV, right?
I mean, Enhanced is already there, basically.
No, but back in the past,
Yeah.
he won Xanadu at a very young age, I recall.
Yeah. Speaking of winning, Striker's kind of cooking right now.
Oh yeah, this is a game 2 switch for sure.
You know what would solve this for Ariel? Going Puff. And they almost got footstool.
You want to go tell him, or you think he knows?
I think she knows. Oh, and SD from Striker. This is Bayonetta, aka Kazuya Jr. Or Air Kazuya. So, one. Actually, you can SD out of the combos at least. Kazuya just kind of die. Good down air to dash attack. And the up B. Holy. Oh, that doesn't kill. If that was 1.0, that would have killed. Down air. What's the down air? Striker's Ivysaur is very, very. How'd that not hit? Striker's Ivysaur is very good.
Yeah, it's a good player.
And Charizard coming out. Just goes flying rep, and the up air's gonna take it. All right, Striker takes game 1.
Pokemon Trainer.
All right. By the way, I like your gamer tag, Poe. I'm a big Ravens fan myself.
Yeah? I'm going to be real with you. It has nothing to do with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everybody assumes, but you know, those are two completely unrelated things about me.
Huh.
People's like, wait, you know, what's the big story? Like, I don't know, man. Sometimes you're in 7th grade, you need a gamer tag for Xbox Live. You go, what's
Xbox Live?
Yeah, that's the one. And I was like, you know, what's a cool name? Because I never really liked my original name. I thought it was boring.
Huh.
So I went, you know,
Interesting.
Poe. That's a cool ass name.
Now here comes Ariel with the Jigglypuff. Now we're talking.
Well, now that I think about it, it was probably Teletubbies.
I want to see if they called me up. Not yet. The rest takes it.
A little different this time when you can kill him that early.
Could have been easy down there for Striker right there. Good back here from Ariel. Does go for the down air, but whiffs. Striker just trying to get that up air kill. Down air shield. Oh. Oh, up air. Rest. Oh, that was rest right there. Goes with the F smash hard read, but Ariel looks like they're cooking. Any thoughts on this?
Yeah.
Oh, then that's it. Yep. JP3 stock when I play against Pokemon Trainer.
I just learned what that meant, by the way, JV3. I didn't realize it was a guy, but I should have figured.
How long have you been playing Ultimate?
Oh, let's see now. 5 years?
Okay. Fair enough. I've been playing for 6.
6 years, yeah. That is when that came out.
6 years ago. Oh my god. Feels like 2.
I didn't want to buy it because my mom would always be like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'd be like, I don't know. I don't really want anything.
Corrin, good counter pick.
I was like, you know what? I'll save that one. You can buy me that for Christmas. What a mistake.
We'll just kind of go for these aerials. Ariel, hey, get it? See what I did there? Ariel's just trying to go for these aerials. Oh, God. Nope, that's dead.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a dead Corrin. Go down there.
Her shirt kind of reminds me of
Down
a
there.
Rock Soul. You ever seen one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a sick shirt.
Gets the F smash, but with the weekend, it's not going to do much. Hook goes with a dash attack.
What seed is Ariel?
Ariel, I'm not sure. Pin into pin kick is not going to take it. However, Striker is. I wonder what Ariel is going for there. Oh, I think she's going for something cool. Yep,
Oh,
there
That'll
and
do her.
goodbye. Tries to go for the footstool. At 3-1. Now here's a guy who knows how to play some Jigglypuff, and I compare her to Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs. Look at these down areas.
Chris Collins.
Look at them go. It can similar to see how Ariel uses those down airs like Mahomes uses Kelsey. It's unbelievable.
It's not bad, actually. It's pretty accurate. I think you got the tonality down, too. That is how he talks. I can't do impressions.
Just like that for the touchdown. 3 stock. Beautiful.
I didn't know you could do impressions. That's pretty good. Can you do John Madden?
John Madden, I can't do John Madden.
You got to listen to some John Madden.
Yeah, I've seen his old like scribbly things he does on the screen, like those highlights.
Mm-hmm.
Like a play will happen and it'll just draw on the screen. Like that's what he's known for, and he'll draw like funny. He draw like funny stuff.
Yeah. Can you do Al Michaels?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
All right, I gotta go.
All right.
I gotta play a Link player. Goodbye, y'all.
All right, back to 1. Ariel takes it 2-1. Great game from Ariel. up against a pretty good opponent in Striker. No slouch. Are we gonna get all game 3s today? Let's hope not. Hey, I do have an amendment to make if Brig is listening, and I'm glad I remembered this at the last second.
Yeah, what you want?
I was completely wrong.
About what?
I do not have 3 cheeses in my fridge.
How many cheeses you got?
5.
That's what I'm talking about.
You ready?
All right.
So it was the 3 I talked about.
Sure.
The slices, the cheddar slices, which you laughed at.
Only a little bit.
The shredded, like Mexican blend, the shredded cheddar, and I was reminded, I got cottage cheese.
Uh-huh. It has cheese in the name.
There you go. And don't forget, cheese sticks.
Cheese sticks. Fair enough.
The
Cheese
mozzarella sticks. Yep.
I mean, that is 5 cheeses.
If I'm not a connoisseur, I don't know what I am. I also probably had like a, leftover pasta in there, and there was probably cheese in there.
Right.
So
You got any parm in there?
Yeah, probably. So 6, really, if we're counting that high.
You got 2 hands.
God gave me 2 for a reason.
Okay, well, I gotta ask, did this occupy any brain space, or did you happen to look in your fridge and say, how many cheeses I got? I don't know if that's the same
It's
to you.
actually so much funnier than either of those.
Okay.
Someone was watching the stream, someone very special, and that someone very special reminded me
Right.
that there are in fact 5 cheeses.
So you got desk audited. You got
desk
fridge audited.
Audited, yeah, that's right. Fridge audited. I went, you damn
I mean, that works for
right.
me.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Just Raft TV and Quinn Carrier. You just missed KBean, I'm sorry. But he was up here doing his Chris Collinsworth impression, so I thought that was pretty nice.
Corrin.
Coming up next, we got Juswoo going up against Rin. Juswoo, noted Sonic player. Do with that information as you will. Going up against Rin the Corrin. Fantastic hair on Rin. What do you call that? It's like dyed tips, I guess? It's not like... Because you don't dye the whole hair, you just dye the tips.
Not to put on blast, but that's what we used to call just kind of being lazy, because you would dye your hair and then just let it grow out. It looks too dyed, actually, for that. But
yeah, I've seen that too.
it's a little bit more blue than that would be, I think.
I think that's how a lot of styles start, though, don't you think?
Laziness? You think the
Yeah.
flock of seagulls hairstyle started because of laziness?
I think so.
I would like to know how you thought of that.
You don't think there's naturally people who have that kind of
That's like
plumage?
I mean, maybe that's the worst option to have tried to suggest. That looks like
You think somebody
bedhead, but like
intentionally ripped
times
their
20.
jeans the first time it happened? Or do you think they went, these are my old trusty pair of jeans. I don't care they got a hole in them because I'm cool. And they went, well, that's the cool guy.
right.
And the cool guy has
What about getting a
got
perm?
holes in his jeans.
How do you feel about perms? As like
Perms?
yeah.
I'm very foreign to the world of perms as somebody born in 1997.
Right.
But I was told by a trusty friend of mine that if you're Asian, you gotta have a perm.
Really.
Yeah, and I was like, well, he's Asian, so what am I
That's it. We're gonna trust him.
What am I gonna say? You're wrong? I can't say he's right either, I suppose. I can just say that's an interesting thing you said to me. Funny, at least. I'll remember that. If you're Asian, you gotta get a perm. I don't make the rules anymore. But he had good hair, so I guess that kind of broke my understanding of what a perm was. What is a perm like chemically, I suppose? Or not chemically. Like, what's the procedure?
Don't you have to? All right, I don't want to be wrong. I'm gonna look at. You can't look it up.
You don't want to be wrong on
But I
the
can look it
internet?
up.
The consequences are immense.
It just says chemicals, man. It doesn't help me.
See, if you say one wrong thing on the internet, they might make you senator. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get so old. I'm just gonna be making like those idiots in Washington jokes, but genuinely. You know, that's actually a genre that's kind of died, because I feel like those idiots in Washington is now a political statement, when in reality it should be a, you know, a collective populist statement.
It should be like a knee slapper.
Yeah, right? Like, we should all agree with that statement. We should all just go, yeah, that's the way it is.
All right. Well, you know what I blame for that? Sports.
Sports. I thought you were gonna blame the other party.
I should have let that. I should have let it hang, make you sweat for a little bit.
Yeah. Man, what happened to bipartisanship? I know, the other party.
The other guys, am I right?
The other guys messed it up. I'm so glad sports ball people, and I know you might have been this person at some time. I'm not going to accuse you. You might have. I'm so glad sports ball people are so easily getting dunked on nowadays. It's not even close.
I'm doing the dunking, brother.
Are you? Okay.
I don't know. Sports has always been something that I follow to have something to talk about with other people, as opposed to like my absolute favorite thing.
It's the goated.
All right. Well, okay. Guess what the one weird niche sport that I enjoy is. This is a fun thing to guess, I think, maybe.
Can I play at least like 5 questions with it?
Sure.
Okay, is it athletic in the sense that, like, is it cardiovascularly athletic?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. I wouldn't say like esports. That would be dorky.
Right. Solo or team sports?
Solo.
Is it a racket game?
No.
Solo sport, cardiovascular, not a racket game. That's interesting.
You got 2 more.
Is it a combat sport?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would not say UFC, I think. I don't think you're that guy. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like if you're gonna go niche, UFC isn't it.
I probably wouldn't describe it as niche.
All right, you know what? I think I know what it is.
I think
Ready,
you got there
ready,
in
ready,
5.
ready?
I think you got there in 5 questions.
Sumo.
You got it. Great number to pick. Good job.
Let's go.
I do also watch some UFC, but that's not niche, I guess. It's also not something you go up and talk to someone about the same way you do like soccer, I think.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You don't get to be like, hey, did you see the knockout? People don't really do that.
I'm gonna blow your mind. Toshinoshin.
Yeah, man.
There you go. I know
Big
one.
lifter. He's got no knees anymore.
Fujimura. What's his name?
You could just,
Fujimura.
sure.
Who's the guy who looked like jacked back in the 80s? Keanu Fuji. You know what I'm talking about.
Now you're getting me because
I think I'm no more of a sumo.
Well,
than you.
I actually watch sumo as opposed to, I don't watch like 80s sumo.
I don't need that. I just watch some, like, I don't know, YouTube videos. Sumo's sick in a lot of ways, but I feel like sumo, you probably would agree, it's like a highlights package
Yeah.
thing.
No, if you watch live sumo,
It's
you like
brutal.
it takes a long time.
It takes way too long.
It doesn't help that, I mean, obviously I don't speak Japanese. Maybe not obviously. You
And
never
the
know. I don't speak
ceremony's
Japanese though.
ridiculous.
So, like, yeah, it's a big deal.
Like, people...
It's cool, like when you watch it, you're like, oh, that's really cool. But then if you have to watch, it's 15 days in a row, and they do the same stuff every time.
You need you just need, like, a shortcut of all the matches.
Yeah. I mean, NHK gives you 22 minutes of the whole day.
Perfect.
And it takes like hours.
Perfect. Actually, I might get into that.
It's actually really good, I think.
I think the whole promotion relegation system is sick in there. I love the way that works. I love how if you get to a certain level of good, you're just crowned as like the king of good, and then you can only get relegated from that point if you quit.
Yeah, you got to be the best guy.
You gotta
One
be
of the best, like
guy.
2 or 3.
It's like you make the Hall of Fame before you retire.
Yeah.
Right?
And then they just pay you regardless. If you don't show up, they still pay you.
So
As opposed to in sumo,
sick.
like every game you lose is a game, or every game you miss is a game you lose. So if you're just like sick with COVID for 6 months, you go down the ladder.
That sucks, man.
It's brutal.
That's the way with injuries too. If you get injured, you go down the ladder.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why none of them have any knees anymore.
Yeah, because they're forced to battle.
They're just
through it.
playing for like, they try to get like 8 and 7 as their record, and just
Hey,
8 wins and you're done.
I can think of one way to improve sumo, and obviously I'm saying this from an American perspective. If a Japanese sumo fan heard this, they were going to be like, shut up.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? But from my American perspective, why do they got these big guys?
In no clothes.
That's not even actually my criticism.
Really?
That's a good part of sumo.
That's like the #1 thing stopping people from saying.
I don't give a
yeah, I like
crap
sumo,
about
right?
big men in diapers.
It doesn't bother me, but at a certain point, it doesn't like.
Juswoo takes it 2-0
Yeah,
over
yeah.
Rin. Fantastic play. Really bled him out. That's a tough one. No, back to old men in diapers for a second, because we didn't spend enough time on
Right.
it. I feel like that doesn't concern me, because I feel once you like watch enough, you just get over it.
Yeah.
Just grow up.
100%.
I think it's absolutely needless that they put these men on this massive platform, okay?
Yeah.
And then what's out off the platform? Just the
People.
crowd.
People. You pay a lot of money to get squashed.
Just 10 feet.
Yeah.
And then the crowd. Not 10 feet, but it's like
It's sizable, and it also causes like most of the injuries falling off of the platform.
no duh.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. I like the.
I mean, it's not even to
visual.
like see them better, because there's like a roof over them too. It's not even done, you know.
I can understand having a slightly raised platform, because I think it does help a little bit with visibility.
Yeah.
And it looks cool. Let's just be honest.
It's pretty cool.
Have a place for them to land. I think you could probably cut injuries in half if you just had a
I would actually
place
love
for
to
them
know
land.
how many like audience members get injured. Because it's all old
Not
people
enough.
also. Because it's expensive,
Right.
those seats.
It's crazy.
It's old people and like the 25-year-old wives of diet members. They all sit really straight. They're pretty scary, actually, when you see them all lined up. Yeah, exactly. They do little tiny claps.
Who's the tiny guy?
Which one? There are a couple tiny guys.
Yeah. Who's the guy who got famous for being so tiny? He was.
Now that you almost know, it's funnier to make you like work for it.
It's hilarious.
Pokemon Trainer.
Tiny.
You're probably thinking of Enho.
Sumo. Yeah, Enho. That's the guy.
Because he's got a little figured out, but that's okay. He lasted longer than you would expect.
What was the big adaptation against him?
Don't get grabbed. Don't get spooked.
Don't get grabbed. You just gotta play like the reach game against him and just keep
Yeah, I mean
pushing
he's
him.
like 5'4" or something. I don't know. He's really tiny.
That's tough, but he also got like sponsorship deals and stuff, so that's pretty.
Oh yeah, once you see them, they're making money.
Yeah. So I think he made his money, and he's had a successful career. He made it to the top league, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's pretty impressive.
He was doing good. He stayed in there for I don't know, multiple tournaments.
I'm going to talk about this match just for a little bit, because this is Rising going up against DistinctMadness. Rising. Been here for quite a while, playing nothing but Ganondorf, which is the closest thing I think we have to modern Sisyphusian philosophy. And DistinctMadness, who is also a practitioner of Sisyphus. He has continued to play this game for, I think, longer than me, which in its own right is an incredible feat. Both of these guys should make it to the top level of sumo for their awards. Don't you get in sumo? Oof. At the end of each season, you get like awards for certain things, like hardest fighter.
At the end of each tournament, yeah, they give out like the Fighting Spirit Award.
Fighting Spirit.
Which really is just like, you know, I forget how much money it is, but it's like $100,000 or something just to give you a prize. It's probably not that much.
But what is it measured on? Like tenacity? Like
literally, there's a council of old guys and they just decide stuff.
Well, yeah, that's how we do it in America too.
Right. But it's like very nakedly old people just deciding things.
Okay. Are they still xenophobic? I hate to ask that question.
That's kind of a loaded question, but a little bit, yeah.
You know, but I was.
No, I mean there are rules about you're each in like a stable, like that's the people you train with, and you're only allowed to have so many foreign players per stable, basically. Yeah.
But I remember the one guy he made top rank.
As Hakuho and all the Mongolians.
But he was a Mongolian.
Yeah, you got it. This guy, I don't know, you know more about sumo than I.
And they were like,
would have thought.
Yeah, the guy was like, because they were reading the papers they would write on him. He's like, I hate the way he wins.
Yeah, they're just mean to him.
I hate his snooty attitude, and I'm like, this reminds me a lot of American sports.
Yeah, I mean it's not.
I hate the way he celebrates a touchdown. Just act like you've been there before.
That's okay. You should also listen to. I mean, maybe you should. There's also from like the 70s or so, or the 80s, when sumo was popular in America. It's so racist. It's actually incredible listening to those old broadcasts.
Oh my!
It is. It's
like,
painful.
was it American commentators?
I mean, yeah, but it was like just describing what sumo was. They would do like news stories on it.
Yeah.
And it was. Ugh. Made your skin crawl by how weird it was.
Yeah,
You couldn't be that nakedly racist today, which is scary.
I used to watch G3 reviews.
Oh yeah.
You know exactly which one I'm talking about.
I do, unfortunately.
Isaac took the L in game 1. DistinctMadness locking in. Looking completely unfazed in this matchup. Be lying if I was telling you I wasn't rooting for Ryzen here. I think anyone who's made it this far, both mentally and physically. Oh, don't roll. Gotta tech that. Both mentally and physically playing this character, they have earned the fighting spirit, in my opinion. Hey, welcome to the chat, Angeloid. Nice to see you here. Jar Blast. Nick Boy as well. I don't know if I said I. Whoa! What a grab. Rising finds himself full stock lead here in game 2. No! Call that the Hakuho. Because he, I don't know, he like shoulder bashed him or something.
He likes slapping people.
That is the sickest stuff too when they get into slap fights.
Yeah, because you can't punch people, but you can slap people.
You can slap an open hand. Can you go to the face, or is that a no-no?
Yeah, you can.
Really, right to the face. I feel like that's all you would do, right?
That's what Hakuho did, and people were mad at him for it.
No kidding. I mean, I get it, because that works. You just blind
it
them,
hurts.
right? It hurts. It's like, heck. Tie game. DistinctMadness open up the lead way late on the down air. Gonna give stage control right back to Ryzen. He does do the open palm. Ooh. I'm thinking about it though. As much as I hate the pageantry in sumo, it probably makes it.
If you look at the demographics of who actually still watches sumo, it's all the old people who love that stuff also. So
you think it's
you
dying?
can't get rid of it. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The only people who still want to do it now are a bunch of Mongolians. I don't know why. That's just how it works.
I'd do it if I was big and fat.
You gotta eat chunko.
Chunko.
It's the stew. They eat like 12,000 calories a day or whatever.
Chunko, man. What's for dinner? Let me guess.
Chunko.
I feel like I can picture it just off the name.
All the lower ranking guys have to make the food for the higher ranking guys. So you just do better at sumo and you don't have to cook anymore.
That's quite the motivation, though. But I imagine they can pork up a little more being in the kitchen all the time, right?
I mean,
maybe that gives them a bit of an advantage, you know? It's like rubber banding. Last stock. I knew this was going to be a close one. Keep your eyes peeled. Last stock here. DistinctMadness versus Rising. They've been back and forth. Who's going to get the big opening? Distinct got to get control of this stock early. He has not done that. I can tell you that right now. Rising has everything he wants. He goes big and he gives DistinctMadness the advantage right back. Eats 60 for it. Desperate to get back in control. Air dodging good crazy. Gets the whip. Distinct now has the chance to close it out. What a nair! Aggressive nair to get back. It might have been his only chance too. What a call. Wow. Side B over the up smash. He's knocked off now. He's in trouble. Does get back. Gets the grab. Oh! Stop. Oh! Oh! A trap. Oh! Right to get back to the ledge. Ah. Back aired, looking to wizard kick. Ah. Tough. Good play by DistinctMadness, though. You know, that was one big read away from him getting wiped multiple times there. Held his own. Rising, not happy. I'm looking at him now. What's he doing? Signing up for redemption bracket. That's what he's doing. That's my man. That's what it's all about right there. No hesitation, by the way. There wasn't even a moment of reconciliation. He went right for the redemption bracket sign-up sheet. That's what it's about. Welcome to the chat. Ike Spice, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Such a close set. Great set. Whew. That's a sumo match and a half, let me tell you. Coming up next, we got Moeru going up against Habibi. Habibi, isn't that tiny guy who's like not Enho? That tiny Russian guy.
This time I do know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
Okay. He messed me up the first time I ever saw a clip of him. I think most people had this experience. You saw a clip of him, and he just looks like a regular, like, toddler. But then he started, like, having the mannerisms and, like, you know, expressions of an adult. And then the next clip, he's, like, driving a car, and you're like, what the heck?
He's the one that Mike Tyson was messing with, and he was like, he thought he was a kid.
I do know what you're talking about. It's a weird one. Anyways, that's not this guy. This guy's Habibi. Oh no, you know what I know that from? Moeru takes. Oh, Moeru's the Eris, the streamer avoiding the puddle, he would always say break time Habibi. I had no idea what that meant.
Doesn't it just mean like friend?
Break time Habibi?
Something like that?
That's nice. Siesta, amigo. We really messed up as a country in a lot of ways, but I'm gonna settle in one way: not having siesta culture. We messed
Yeah, that would be
up.
nice.
I'm sure it sucks in a lot of other ways. Like I'm sure you go to a car repair shop. Like there's no Jiffy Lube in Italy. You go to a car repair shop, like, hey, can I get an oil change? And they go, yeah, 5 hours.
Come back later.
We got you. 5 hours. Oh, okay, that's sweet. The other guy says 8.
We gotta sync up siestas. That's now your siesta also.
I don't think that's what a siesta is.
Why not?
I think that's something else.
Like what?
Syncing up?
I mean, you know, like a calendar.
Oh, like a calendar. Yeah. Moeru struggling in this one. Tight game, tough matchup. Ooh, catches the jump. Tie game. That's my GOAT, Habibi. You know, I've got to be honest with you, chat, and you know I love you. Thank you for being here. I hate to put you on blast, but every single set we have a GOAT. Somebody comes into the chat and says, "Oh, Mega Blaster, that's my GOAT." They just can't all be. I hate to be that guy. I'm not even saying you gotta pick one, just pick less, you know? I don't want someone coming on the stream with a tag that's like in her DMs and say, "Oh, in her DMs, that's my GOAT." I can tell just by the tag that can't be the case. You guys need to settle on something here, all right? A little coordination. Moeru battles back. Big chomp to end it. Pick the right times to jump in. That's really all it comes down to, right? The kids have diminished the meaning of GOAT. I mean, there's a lot that can be said about that, but that's just language, man. Really, at the end of the day. You can't be mad. My mom sends me a text, I still go lol.
What about the word literally?
I'm not laughing out loud.
Do you like the word literally when people mean it to mean figuratively?
I really don't care about that. I do care in the sense that you are saying the same thing over and over again.
Literally?
Like as a stan.
Literally?
It's I dislike it for the same reason I dislike like.
For a guy like me?
I need to, yeah, like for like you, like it can be kind of like grating to like hear all the time.
Yeah, no, I do that all the time, unfortunately.
Literally just occupies that spot for most people.
Literally.
It was literally like, literally the thing I had to do. I was in a speech class once in high school, and the teacher went, "Hey, I know a lot of you say like all the time, but for the sake of this class, I'm going to be taking off points if you get on the podium and go like. And some of them were like, that's like unfair.
What were they like?
They were like that's not like okay. Because that's just how I talk. And he went, let me give you some advice. When you're practicing your speech, anytime you want to say light, don't say anything. And though it was rough the first couple speeches, by the end of the semester, ain't nobody was saying light. They realized they didn't need it.
I think I would
was
be able to
crutch.
get by without it during a speech, but in casual conversation,
Do you think
sometimes
it
you got to fill the space, you know?
I just don't know if you do. Sometimes you can
Well, I
just be
gotta.
quiet.
Well, I mean, sure, I can do that also.
I think sometimes it's a superpower too, because if you're quiet when you're thinking, they
You
look,
look mysterious.
well, they actually look at you like this guy's an idiot.
if you're quiet?
Well, yeah, if you take too long to say something.
Well, sure.
And then I say something and it kind of makes sense to them, and they go, "Oh, you know what? He must just be mysterious."
Yeah, I kind of skate by on hoping that everyone thinks I'm mysterious.
Oh yeah, mysterious. Bro, did you just go up to that girl in the bar and talk to her?
Nope.
Oh, you could have sat in the corner and
Yeah, you
acted
got it.
mysterious.
That when I saw that picture, I was like, "Oh no, that's me."
Oh boy. Moeru in a full stock lead. Looked very confident in this one. How did me hyping my peoples become a combo? I don't know. I need to poke the bear sometimes. Need to rile up the troops. Tell them if we don't march 10 yards, nobody's getting dinner tonight. Oh! Hard read on the neutral get up, fully charged up smash. Moeru, a confident victory. Did they bump? Did they fist bump? I think they did. Maybe we just didn't cut the camera. I hope they fist bumped. 2-0 to Moeru. What a battle. What a battle. Thank you all for being here, guys. Smub is the GOAT. End of discussion. He's something, man. He's something. I think I've told this story a couple times. That dude is the closest thing to a machine I've ever witnessed firsthand. He was here. I think there must have been like 10 people at Xanadu. This was like years ago. 10 people here on a Saturday. And I said, hey, I went up to him. I went, hey, can we run some friendlies? And he kind of went, like, quietly nodded. I didn't even know who he was at the time. We're playing friendlies, man. I think the first 5 games in a row, I get 3-stocked. It took me like 6 games to finally take one of his stocks. And what's interesting is that there, at no point was there even a slight bit of waver. Like, he was not slowing down. He was not grabbing his water bottle. He was not even looking at his phone. He was next game, next game, next game, not a word. Just a complete output of destruction. I remember after like an hour, I had enough. I just couldn't take it anymore. I looked at, you can see on the bottom, like after you've played a long session of Smash, you can see the total stocks taken over the session. I kid you not, it was something like Smub, 350, Poe, 50. I mean, man, and I'd been playing the game at that point for like at least 3 years. Wow. That's just one of those moments. I was so destroyed, I didn't know what to make of it. I think if it was sumo, not to hammer the nail too hard, I think if it was sumo, I'd have to go back to my job at the fish market.
Do you know they can't drive?
Sumos? Why not?
They're just not allowed to.
They're not allowed to, or they can't fit in the car?
No, they're not allowed to. They could
But
probably fit in the
Who
car.
doesn't allow them? The stable?
No, the even higher. One more. The like sumo.
Oh, the Sumo
Association.
Federation does it.
Yeah.
Is it like an injury thing? Is it like a law?
I think it's just like they want them to be like, I don't know. It's like a weird spiritual thing. Not to say weird spiritual thing like it's a super duper negative.
It's like
Just kinda is.
they see being a driver as some sort of lesser position or something? Or?
I don't really. You have to like take the bus and be nice to people or something. That's,
Oh, it's
the
like
goal.
a humbleness thing.
Yeah, I think so.
They think driving is too haughty.
It's too liberating or something. I don't know.
Too,
I mean, they do all the time and they get yelled at for it anyway, so it's not really like it's.
Gotcha. I can totally
rule.
see what you're talking about. And honestly, I support that. That makes a lot of sense. I can, you know, it's like a, they see themselves as entertainers, public servants, examples of greater societal good in some way, shape, or form, whether they do that or not.
It's a cool idea.
I think that's a cool idea. Like, oh, you got to take public transport. You got to be one with the people, even if you are
That's
a
part of it. You have
genetic
to-
freak.
Sure. You're like 6'8", 300 something pounds. No, you have to like clean the stable also, right? Like that's part of it.
Yeah. Well, that's like, that's part of the wider culture, right?
Well, I was gonna say separately that kind of beating that you took is formative. I think if you haven't played that kind of game against someone, you don't know what it feels like.
If you haven't been whooped close to that, like, I'm not saying you got to get whooped that bad, especially when you've been playing the game for a long time. But if you've never taken a whoop, if you heard my story and you didn't go, yeah, that reminds me of.
I've been there.
Yeah, that reminds me of the time that if that didn't happen in your brain, then you haven't been there yet.
Especially if you think that if you haven't done that, but you think, oh, I could play in tournament and it wouldn't bother me.
Yep.
You have no idea.
Yep.
Some people are just like brick walls of just being better than you, and it hurts.
I'll give it to Smub. Something in his brain, too, and this is perhaps... This definitely isn't the case for most people, which makes me feel like he is some sort of all-factoring machine, some, like, process system. Don't you get bored? Don't you get bored of whooping someone?
You gotta find your own fun, you know?
Yeah, where is it, though?
Is there somewhere?
Is it just like,
If you take any percent, that means you could have done better. Chew on that.
I guess, but... I don't even know, man. Is it just like, comes down to, I read this jump sort of thing? I did this ledge trap correctly?
Well, you're always going to lose. It's the journey that matters. It's the deep left and tweet.
I was getting more from it than him, just from like a dopamine sense. Let's
For
be
sure.
clear here. But even at the time, I was like, man,
Maybe it's his time to be zen. Maybe he gets to think about other things, you know?
maybe, honestly. I don't think he took much brain power to do what he did. That's the worst, too. When you're getting whooped like that, you know it's just all flowchart. Oh! Big conversion for Zexyyy. Gonna take two stock. Commanded game 1 victory. I looked up sumo wrestlers. I looked up why sumo wrestlers can't drive. 2 reasons. One, they're too big to sit in the front seat. Their bosses are scared of them being in a car accident.
Neither of those things stop other people, though.
Well,
And the Sumo Association stops sumo wrestlers, you know?
it might be a good rule to implement for the Georgia football team, but
No driving. See, that's the kind of thing. I wish that was funny to me. That's funny conceptually. I don't know what that means, man. I know it's funny.
there's somebody in the chat that.
That's
that
what I'm
got
saying.
that
It's,
one, yeah.
it's funny to someone. It's unfair. It's not funny. I have to know so much for every joke like that to be funny.
I'll explain why that one, because it's at least pretty funny in concept. Georgia has one of the greatest college football teams in the nation for the past 5 years. Their only defect, to put it in Moneyball terms, is their student athletes can't stop getting into car accidents.
Yeah, I mean that's that's what I could have guessed.
Yeah.
But it's funnier if I'm like, oh man, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And
you
it's
know?
always like reckless. If it's not reckless endangerment, it's DUIs. But it's never the same thing. It feels like always some crazy case.
I know University of Maryland bought all their football players mopeds, and then they couldn't stop crashing them.
Yes, that is true.
I don't know if they still have them,
because
but
I work for the. I know a lot of crazy stuff I can't talk about.
Yeah.
But yes, needless to say, the football team's got money, and they will just spend it in the dumbest places. There was like a meme. It was Georgia defensive unit, and they're changing the they're changing the placard on the room. It says Georgia defensive driving unit. This is good stuff.
get another one in there.
My grandfather did sumo. Is your grandfather Chiano Fuji? You don't have to say yes, just blink twice. No? That's messed up. Now, when you say sumo, do you say like I went to a sumo class or I was in a sumo club in America, or did they do legit Japanese sumo? If we had a legit, my dad was a Japanese sumo in his life, that's crazy. Can you imagine? That's so much more interesting than like mafia wives.
I'm sure they've got some stuff going on.
My grandfather is from Hiroshima. What? Hold on. Nice. Zexyyy takes it. Winners quarters 2-0. Is it a best of 5? Yes, it is. My grandfather is from Hiroshima. He did it in college and won a local championship. That's real sumo to me, man. I don't know what college sumo looks like in Japan, but wow.
It's also definitely not a best of 5.
Someone gonna tell him?
Yeah, they just got it.
That's tough. That's sick, though. Japanese sumo, man. That's cooler than doing like college football, by far. I mean, there's how many college football players? How many college sumo wrestlers are there? Wait, what happened? I was looking away. Zexyyy won. I get it. Balatro just came out on mobile. I'm trying it out too. But you should at least have the stream in your ear. When you hear that hit sound, you look up, you go, oh, Zexyyy won. It's like baseball. You don't gotta watch the whole baseball. That's just a big mistake. You gotta wait for the key noises, the crack of the bat, you know? The ump going strike 3. They're very good at miking it up. And then you just kind of look up and you go, oh. I was listening to music, DX. Typical. So wait, okay, I hate to call you a Zoomer or whatever, but you're watching a stream and listening to music?
Okay, yeah, I got a new one for you. How many monitors you got? At work and then at home?
Okay, I'll let you guess both, and I'll give you the honest
2 and 2. That's just like
2 and 2.
That's the fairest thing to guess.
Right. Work 2.
Okay.
Home 1.
1. I knew you were gonna either be 2 because it just happened to be there, or 1 out of like aestheticism.
It's not. It has no aestheticism. It's
Laziness.
laziness.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, but if you add another you have 2 monitors at work though. How do you go from 2 to 1?
Because Well, if you knew what I did, I'm not going to disclose it. You'd know that one of the monitors doesn't have internet. So
Okay, sure.
one of the monitors is purely a work monitor. The other is the internet monitor. So when I go home, it's like, oh, I just have
one.
the good monitor. You know, it's like I don't need a second monitor. I mean, I'd probably get one, but when I get a new PC, I'll get 2 monitors. I'll pull
Then
up.
you have 3.
I'll pull up Northern Lion and my right monitor,
See,
like is my God-given right.
This is 100% what I do, which is
Yeah,
I'm not gonna answer how many I got.
you and every IT professional.
Northern Lion or multiple monitors?
If everybody in this Northern Lion chat goes down on a plane, the IT field will be set back 10 years.
We'll lose some 15-year-olds also.
Yep. He revealed his average viewer age. It was 27, and I went, damn, he got me. Right on the money. People don't want to watch Sonic games? Speak for yourself, brother. I'm here, man. I've probably watched 1,000 Sonic games. Not a thought has gone through my head. You can't divide me. You can't make me a part of your perception of reality. Doesn't even faze a guy like me. About to watch another one.
He's been saying a guy like me a lot. Not my favorite vocal tick of his, by the way. I don't know if you've been watching Northern Lion recently.
Does he say that?
He's been saying it a lot.
I like it a lot. But that's just
for a guy like me. He
for
says
a guy
that
like me?
all the time now.
You know what I
It's kinda
don't like?
killing me.
His obsession with the Costco guys.
We're Costco guys.
I just... Man, there's something... it's not even that I don't get it, because once you've been on the internet long enough, you can just understand what things will catch on. It's just something so hedonistic about the
Costco?
guys. Not Costco. I mean, I suppose Costco in a broader sense, but something about the Costco
Double
guys is
chunk
like,
chocolate cookie.
I fully understand they're not sponsored by the Costco Corporation, but
No, but I mean they're making money off of Costco.
right, which it's just. I saw a video of the guy like.
Okay, you don't have multiple monitors, so I understand why you don't like them. They're a multiple monitors kind of deal.
Are they?
Well, you
Maybe.
gotta have no attention span.
I feel like if you split my brain up into the 2 hemispheres, it wouldn't be like they speculate. It wouldn't be the 2 separate entities of cognitive thought. I think it would just be one dumber brain on both sides.
Right.
It's not that, you know, I
So
feel
you're working with 2 whole brains, is what you're saying.
Well, that was I think I read that somewhere. Like, if you split people who've had their left and right brains split, like, they sometimes exhibit 2 different personalities or something, or 2 different lines of cognitive thought. Something really creepy. I just don't think that would happen. I think I'd be, for a guy like me...
You can tough it out for a guy like you?
A guy like me would just be a dumber person. A guy like me would be going to Costco every day.
They're already not really talking to each other.
I don't know. I guess. And I'm getting dumber as I get old.
I actually feel that.
Yeah. Which is predictable. I have a question for you, because I know, like when you were growing up, you probably heard the thing old people would tell you a lot. Like, oh, brains don't fully develop till 26. And you go, yeah, whatever, right? You're probably thinking, well, like from a cognitive sense, yeah, maybe you decline, but like they found this arbitrary line where they say that, oh, your frontal lobe doesn't keep growing. Man, when I hit 26, I swear I could feel it.
I think I could feel it.
I don't know.
Maybe not exactly 26, but like...
If this is the world's biggest placebo, I swear I can feel it.
Yeah, maybe they shouldn't have told me that.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, learning a language becomes more difficult, that kind of stuff. I can feel that. I don't think I have like it in me anymore to do that.
I don't know if I was ever good at that, to tell you the truth.
Not even good at it. Just like I don't know that I could do it.
Some people are just different. Some people, I believe they could learn any language if they watched enough movies. If I could watch 100 movies in Spanish, I would pick up so
Yeah,
little.
I've thought about that. Is watching like, well, you got to watch like children's programs, right? But then it's like
That's
I got
what
to.
they say.
It
Yeah.
takes so long to. It takes so long to go from what I already have of Spanish, which is like, you know, someone writes it down or talks, I can get a couple words, you know,
Yep.
to like learning what things mean all the time. Always being able to follow a conversation, that's too hard.
I could, like when I was in Mexico, if you're listening to it enough, you go, I know what they're talking about,
Right.
but I can't.
I couldn't contribute.
I couldn't contribute here. But what's great is because the Spanish speakers will look at you and they'll be like, this guy doesn't know crap. We could talk about anything.
Yeah.
And so they could be like, oh, does your boyfriend want a beer? And then I just go, see.
See.
And they go, what? He knew what I said?
I mean, I'm always here for the word cerveza, man. You can't get that by me.
So sometimes you can just, you can sneak it by, but that's the best case scenario. Most of the time you're just sitting there like, slowly watching your glycogen deplete.
There's just so many words in English that you don't use very often, but you need them contextually for things.
Yeah.
Just like events, words that are just like, or like playground. It's like you could probably get that from. It's probably like
Yeah.
Fuego something. But come on, like normally, there's gonna be words that they're in the ether. You don't have them.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a thought, but I lost it. I think it's because I'm 26.
They should fix that with modern science.
Man,
You ever think about that?
they should. I remember when I heard it first too. You remember Michael Phelps smoked weed?
Yep.
And this is actually one of the bigger cultural advancements, is that back in 2008, they were like, what, my golden boy smoked weed? And of course, anybody who was like under the age of 30 went, yeah, duh.
Yeah, probably.
Kimboiyachi going up 1-0. But the old people used to say like, well, we can't be too mad at Michael Phelps. He's still so young. His brain hasn't developed, and it won't develop till 26.
It's funny. I do remember people literally saying that.
Right.
Which is what a weird excuse.
Yeah, that was probably dumb, but I think they were actually cooking something with the 26 thing.
Unfortunately, I have to agree.
There was a kid I met in Mexico, though. I think I was playing like FIFA, and you have to understand, I had been hearing like nothing but Spanish for hours and hours on end. And I'm playing FIFA, and like the youngest of the kids was like trying to tell me something in Spanish, and I was just giving him, you know, the Claritin stare. Just staring right into his soul, like, I don't know what you're saying, man. And the oldest looks at me and he goes, he wants you to pull the goalie. I went, what? It was like getting a shot of pure oxygen. I don't know how to describe it. I went, what? Your English is so good. He goes, yeah, I play a lot of CSGO. Like, some people can just learn that way. And his accent was like an American accent. That's the way he spoke English.
Yeah, that's I've told it to other people, so it's not like I'm outing him or anything. Watch the Japanese person who we collabed with. He was talking to us, and he was talking to us in English, but he had like a sort of like a Valley Girl type of. But it was so good that I was like, oh my god, his English is so perfect.
Was it Valley Girl or was it Surfer Bro?
I mean, it was like a little bit of both, but,
okay.
it was one of those things where I was like, oh, he learned English partially watching media, right? Just like watching stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, his English is so good, and then eventually we got to talking about technical specifics or something. I'm like, okay, maybe he doesn't speak English quite as well as I thought, but his accent was so good that he convinced me, you know?
Damn. Japanese dude with New Jersey accent.
Basically, it's just, but it came out of nowhere because I talked to him like a year or so prior, and it wasn't quite that good.
Why, yeah, you oughta.
Well, someone probably learned English watching like The Sopranos or something, right?
Yeah,
like,
man, I'm thinking about that now. That's fun. I did see a guy. It was like a Japanese dude who learned English in Jamaica, so he just spoke perfect patois. I can't say half of the things he was saying because if you know anything about Jamaican English, it's raunchy. At least it can be. That's so funny. There were a couple, I mean, there used to be Japanese players who would travel here to Xanadu. Like two or three would travel here for the majors. I remember I was standing waiting for my match, and we were arguing over like what the color of the shirt I was wearing. He's like, oh, it's blue. Oh, it's purple. I was like, I'm going to ask a random guy. And I tapped some guy on the back of the shoulder. I go, hey, man. And by the time I opened my mouth, I realized I made a mistake. I tapped the shoulder of the Japanese player, but it was too late. So I was like, hey, what color would you say this shirt?
Actual English pop quiz in the wild.
And he went, and he was really nice. He was like, color? I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's how are you supposed to know like every color in every language that's relevant? That's so hard.
I'm like, I'm sorry, man. It's okay. It's
that's
okay.
not on you. That's on me.
I'm sorry.
That is like an actual
What are the chances
school
of
pop
that?
quiz.
There must have been like 600 people at that tournament. Goodness gracious. Game 3, Joj and Kimboiyachi. It's been back and forth. Kimboiyachi, I've been watching him. Don't say I haven't been. Oh. That's tough. Long set. You make a big mistake in a matchup you know is about attrition. Give him a massive lead. That's tough. I mean, the one Japanese player. I felt bad a little bit. But then everybody around me started making fun of me. And I was like, it's an honest mistake, man.
I mean, I think if you can get away with it by doing it. Oh, sorry.
That's what I said. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's no biggie. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's cool. They're like, why would you harass the one Japanese guy here? Like, dude,
Just wanted to know if he knew his colors. That's like, okay, do you know how many different ways there are to try to count things in Japanese?
No.
There's just like a billion. For different things that you're counting, it's a different system of counting them. And you'll get made fun of if you use the wrong one. So you can't even like learn numbers easily in Japanese. It doesn't even, it's so messed up.
Is this like, I hate the Northern Lion post even more.
No,
but is this like the Northern Lion ordering kimbap wrong?
Maybe
and
a
you
little
say
bit.
an innuendo?
Yeah. No.
No?
I mean, it's like, it's real.
Oh, man.
If you're like counting
Kimchi kimbap.
tiny things versus if you're counting like people.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't learn that part of Japanese.
I make fun of Spanish for, you know, having inanimate objects be gendered and stuff, but that's so much worse. They should change, not us. English is a beautiful language. You know what? I'm sure if I understood Japanese, it's probably a beautiful language. Because I'm sure any language that has been so arbitrary and so full of a bunch of... Like, the more messy a language is, I assume the more beautiful a language can be.
They've got good poetry, right?
Right.
That's part of... You can do poetry and you can rap in Japanese, so that's like a pretty good sign that they've got some...
Is rapping in Japanese pretty sick?
It's like decent. That in French,
Is
apparently.
there a lot of
like
wordplay, a lot of
Yeah.
cool rhyme schemes?
I mean, it just also sounds good, right? Because of the construction of words is like consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel.
Okay, I can see that. I was told that rapping in Spanish stinks
Yeah, I wouldn't.
because
I don't know
everything
about that.
rhymes. It's just like, yeah, that makes sense. It sounds like there's not much nuance there. I'm sure you can try to do something, but English, there's just so much decades and decades of messed up language mishmashing.
It's all like stolen from other languages, also.
Yeah, and then just crazy like rhymes and different accents that you can choose to make things work. You know, only knowing one language, I gotta say it's the best for rapping.
It's the best, just in general.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb. You think there could be a Spanish MF Doom? No way. He can't be.
What about
he can't be.
Spanish Eminem?
Absolutely not. He cannot be dripping off the beat. Kinda dripping. No, I messed it up. It's like the old MF Doom saying. You ever see the like really white newscaster?
Talking about MF Doom?
Yeah, he's like on a CNN report, and he's like trying to tie up the thing he's reporting on with an MF Doom quote. It's like the old MF Doom adage. Snitches getting stitches. Something reporting on your own business. And like all the other
Back to
anchors.
you.
Oh yeah, all the other anchors are like, wow, that's so cool. Y'all act like you never seen a white person before. That's a fantastic opening line now that I think about it. It's got to be one of the best. Were you into Eminem when you were a kid?
Not really, surprisingly.
I
feel like I would have been.
I had my phase. I think a lot of people have their phase. It's enough that if I see like the music video, I'll know all the lines. Rap snitches telling all their business. Sitting in court, they'll be their own star witness. Thank you, John. Now on to some depressing news. Hey, welcome to the chat. Zen Exo. This commentary is giving podcast vibes. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. And I hope you'll mean it that way. Didn't they give the Hawk Tua girl a podcast?
Okay, I didn't know how to make it funny. I was considering just cold opening with that. It's just like, you hear about the Talk Tua. It's pretty terrible, right?
I'm sure I haven't listened to it.
I haven't either. Just conceptually. The pictures are very funny, though.
I'd probably rather listen to it than Joe Rogan.
That's the #1 podcast, apparently.
I don't know.
She's
man.
the #3 podcast.
Sometimes I try to talk with my my boss. And I'm like, he's a fine boss and all. We just don't really relate on most things. He goes, you should listen to some podcasts in the office, really liven the mood. I'm like, I'm not really into them. He's like, yeah, sometimes I listen to podcasts. I'm like, oh yeah, what do you listen to? He's like, oh, mostly Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I'm like,
YouTube gifted me with the beautiful button that says "Do not recommend this channel ever," and my first one was the Joe Rogan Experience. Just got to say, never, don't do that to me. I have heard it before, but I don't need you suggesting it more.
What I'm saying is, I'm sure Hawk Tua has more novelty than
Probably.
the Joe Rogan podcast.
No, he gets on everyone, you know?
I like that coworker has become this core amalgamation in people's minds. Like, you can just say that's a very coworker thing.
Joe Rogan
say.
Experience is a coworker podcast.
Joe Rogan.
Worker.
Joe Worker.
It's like Joe Sickpack. Joe Worker.
Joe Rogan is a coworker podcast, yes. What happened to such classics like My Brother and Me? I'll give you one. What happened to Hello Internet? You want to go there? Want to talk about a real podcast? KBean wins 1-0. Suicide bomber. See, the thing about podcasts is that they're so insular. There's no centralization here. Like, nobody can be like, oh yeah, I listen to podcasts. I love all these. You just pick one that you like and you think it's the best, right? Isn't that how it works?
I mean, I think for the most part, unless you're someone who's like, I don't have a commute that's like 2 hours long. If I did, though, I'd probably listen to a bunch of podcasts. Because that's like, it's just easy content to pick one and be like, okay, I have 4 hours I need to fill every day, or else I'll go insane driving my car.
I get you.
I used to listen to like stuff you should know. I listen to the NPR podcasts sometimes, but that's like, it's because they were there, not necessarily
I feel like
they're my favorite.
You ever listen to Hello Internet?
No, but I do vaguely remember it.
I feel like you would like it. I mean, they're done now, if that gives you any sense of completionism. So they just have like a set of 100 episodes.
Yeah.
That one surprised me. I was recommended that, and I really ended up loving it. So.
I mean, I'm always like, I am kind of surprised that you would say that, because I feel like if I said what I was about to say, you'd make fun of me for it.
Go ahead.
Which is that I'm a sucker for all of the like 2-hour-long YouTube videos that explain something entirely too in-depth that I don't actually care about exactly. But
what's that, like 1 red, 3 brown?
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Or number file?
Yeah, number file. That's a good one.
Yeah. Well, that guy, he's on that, what's his name? Brady Herring? He's on that podcast. He's sick. I like that guy. I don't know. I found that one really relaxing. And plus, you know, I don't think I'm the smartest guy. So.
I mean, that's the other thing is, the more that I consume content like that, the more I'm like, this one in one ear and out the other, which is what it's probably designed to do, but it kind of feels bad. Did I really learn anything from that podcast? Probably not.
Do you find yourself spacing out, not really like taking anything?
Like while I listen to podcasts, or just in general?
Well, we're talking about podcasts here.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. Like I said, if I'm doing it, it's probably because I'm driving. It's probably not the best time to admit that I'm spacing out, but I'm not paying attention to the podcast, I guess.
Eyes on the road, that's all I care about. I don't know. I mean, I got YouTube Premium after years of not getting it. Now Northern Lion pumps out an episode every 2 hours.
Absolutely.
I don't know. What am I supposed to do, right? My hands are tied. Mind Game was pretty good, but they also stopped doing it. I've heard that, but I've never watched it. Maybe I'll give that a try one day. Hey, DistinctMadness has a 2-stock lead over KBean, which doesn't make sense because I heard KBean was better. Drop down fair. Are we winners quarters?
Yeah.
Good performance from good old DistinctMadness. What the Jacob is going on right now? Is that a new one? Is that the new Skibbity?
Oh, do it. Now that you mentioned that. Back when you were talking about like language barrier and just being in a place where you don't speak the language.
Yes.
I was in Texas visiting relatives, and there were just a whole bunch of families around me speaking different languages, but all of the kids together were playing Skibbity Toilet.
Playing?
And I could tell, yes, they were like running around like they were cameramen or whatever. They were, you know how kids do. But they kept saying like Skibbity in like different accents, and it was the funniest thing of all time to me because I can't admit that I know what that means to them.
I would do
I'm
it
too old for that, but
immediately, man.
it was funny.
I would go up to him and be like, which one's the cameraman, which one's the toilet? That's sick. I can totally get that because back, like,
no, I mean, I
remember being a kid, like, pretending.
It filled my heart.
Like, yeah, making up fake games about cartoon shows. Like Code Lyoko. We would just make
with
up.
them big-ass foreheads?
Yeah. You know the one. Yeah, we just pretend like we were in Code Lyoko and make up stupid games. That makes sense. Tigers clinch the playoffs. Hey, let's go Detroit. That's good because I hope the opening matchup is Orioles-Tigers. Nick District, are you commentating? Let me see.
Yep, it's me, Nick District.
At Nick Distinct. Are you commenting? All right, we'll see what he says. I'm not sure.
There is no way that's your first time chatting in this. Oh, it's VGB BC2. Never mind. I can see that it says it's your first time chatting.
First time chatting.
Yeah.
Right. Welcome to the stream, Poe. KBean retaking the lead now. DistinctMadness had a fantastic game too. All my, I guess I'll call them subordinates or people I work with. They're all younger than me now, which stinks. But I guess that's what a low-paying job will do to you.
Yes. They churn them out now.
They churn them out. It's okay. I'll have my time. Nice down there. DistinctMadness evens it up. I don't know. This one girl in the office, she was just like repeating the words, like the last word somebody was saying to be funny. And I went, wait a second, I know this one. This is stimming.
You told that to her?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like, they're like, what? You know what that is? I'm like, yeah, that's what she's doing. Who is the co-commentator? That's Brig.
No.
Go Distinct. That's what I'm saying. You see how he closed out that second game, by the way? That was pretty sick. Honestly, I would have been afraid I would have lost that little interaction. But you know. Oh, another down air. Down a hole. One hundo falling forward air, and he said, stinks. That stinks that I got hit by that. Shucks. Bad DI, too. Killed him early. But he played very, very well against KBean. What can you do? He's a football player. He knows ball. All right, what time is it? 9:15? DI out? How about you DI out? We got one more winners quarters match.
No, we're on the semis.
We're on the semis. All right, I'm going to call it there then. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Even if we were on VGBC2, it just lets me know you're a real one if you're here. If you're here, get a little badge that says real one. You just watched the grind 229 up to winner semis. I don't think we're going to have another commentator coming on for a while, so you just got to sit in peace. But I'm sure it'll be fun. Coming up next, Zexyyy versus Moeru. Before I hop off, remember, next Friday, it's the Grind 300.
Yeah.
All right, Brig, you had all stream. What are we going to wear?
Well, khakis. I don't know. I'm going to wear normal clothes.
Khakis?
I was just kind of waiting. I thought maybe Sunfish would decide what we're going to do, but...
Well, maybe
I
I'll give a little DM to Sunfish. I could totally see dressing up as Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, with a little...
Not the new one.
I don't
the
like
old one.
the new one. It's just not. It's not the same.
No.
He insists upon himself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I've
He
never.
smiles too much.
I've never liked the Jake from State Farm. What? It's a classic. All right, guys.
Homecoming's tomorrow also.
Homecoming is also tomorrow. If
Yeah.
you didn't have enough things to pack into your week, Homecoming's tomorrow.
Yep.
I won't be here, but I'm sure some other lovely people will be here. That's been all for me tonight. You guys have a lovely, lovely evening.
Good night.
Start battle. Young Link Start battle. Young Link.
Hello, 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 everyone. Back. Ariel on the mic. Poe just got off the mic, I think, right at the beginning of this set.
3, 2, 1.
We got Zexyyy versus Moeru, and yeah, coming onto the stage here. I saw the Ike coming out, which is a bit surprising. We got JoJ in the building, and yet the Moeru Ike is coming out. But you know, back to something a bit more conventional with the Cloud, and oh my goodness, Moeru knows that was not the best trade to go for right then and there. Every character has hops in these games and can make it back from the depths, but it seems like it's not going to shake them too much, as neutral's now being played, and Moeru keeping a steady advantage. Zexyyy is not really able to get out of the corner right there. Well, we do find a little bit of an extension, get some 60% on, but back air is finally going to end up taking it. And Moeru, all things considered, you know, with that relatively early SD, it's keeping right in it. Makes me wonder why the Ike was coming out in the first place. I mean, Zexyyy has definitely got the advantage in this head-to-head record, but you know, it takes a lot to be able to pull out a character that isn't necessarily the greatest in Ultimate and try and make it work in terms of the Ike. We're still solidly behind in this one, but keeping up a whole heck of a lot more in neutral. Cloud speed just lets him be able to get in quite a bit more on this character, who's just able to put out the flurry of projectiles and move quite a bit himself. But once Zexyyy gets started, his advantage state is definitely the part of his gameplay. But I've been noticing today that Zexyyy's been going for a lot of these grabs, and it's leaving him open quite a bit. I get to fight against him earlier, and he's playing just a tad bit more aggressively than usual. So we'll see if Moeru is able to pick up on this before it gets too far out of hand. Yeah, Zexyyy is just slowing it down just a little bit now, pulling out the bomb tosses and pulling out the grab once again. I'm still surprised he's going for these grabs. I mean, when you're this far ahead, yeah, it just dips all the way down there. Zexyyy is up 2-0 on Moeru.
Hey all, it's KBean, Bowser player extraordinaire and commentator, I guess?
Commentator KBean. I like the commentator arc that you've been going on pretty recently.
I'm alright at it. You know, I actually, when in the 5th grade, I actually wanted to be a broadcaster or a commentator when I grew up. And then I'm like, maybe I want to be a bug scientist instead.
And then we came full circle.
Yeah.
Who knows, maybe 5 years from now you want to be a bug scientist again.
Never know.
You never know.
Might pull a hungry box and make this my whole thing if I get like good, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, we got the next TK Breezy in the building right here. Look at this one. He's gonna be a pack soon.
Oh my god. Alright. Moeru with a really good down tilt there. He's just juggling Zexyyy. Zexyyy cannot get down. Just he land these back airs. Good time.
It may be going to college, but it's looking like clown school out here with the amount of juggling there is.
Oh my god.
Oh, love the high recovery from Zexyyy. Now force low. Oh, is that it?
Nope.
Oh, not quite.
Will this be a 0 to death?
Yeah, those first 2 games, Zexyyy was definitely kind of cooking, but look, Moeru turned it up with the longest 0 to death of all time.
Moeru's got a very, very good adaptation.
For sure. And Moeru is definitely a very momentum-heavy player. He gets in his own head a little bit sometimes, which is what I think happened those first 2 games. But once he gets it going, it looks good. This man is borderline PR for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Good man.
It's actually finally building up a bit of damage, but that's not much when you're young Link. You're gonna need the whole arsenal. Only 54.
Moeru, such a good job at the keep away game, but using that double jump early quite a lot. Zexyy's catching on, and that's what's keeping these percents so even. That fire arrow, such a good combo starter in this game, and it's able to output just so well.
Zexyyy ledge trapping. Look, gets the up B. Now reset into a neutral situation. Another up B. Up B out of shield, very good against this character.
Very, very solid when you have a character that has so many safe options on shield to be able to put out there. It's nice having that get out of jail free card, but Oh, I love the double hit right there on the bomb, and Zexyyy a little too aggressive with it. Moeru trying to put themselves on the board.
You got dunked. I got dunked. Good dash attack from Zexyyy.
We all got dunked.
Yeah, we all got dunked. All right, here comes Moeru. Will Moeru pull away with this and take it to a game 4, or will Zexyyy pull off the comeback?
Yeah, but Moeru using that double jump once again, just getting a little bit too antsy with the damage there.
Another
Forward
upbeat.
coming out from Zexyyy. Oh, and there's the grab I was talking about earlier.
I don't know why you won cross last year, but it worked out in Moeru's favor.
Yeah. Zexyyy's been playing like much more aggressively today, I've noticed. They've been going for a lot more grabs and been much more willing to just play out of the
Back air
corner.
was good, take it.
Yeah.
That was a destructive game 3 from Laurel.
Yeah, Moeru just really, really getting something started. That was a solid turnaround from those first couple of games.
Most definitely.
Hold on one second.
Start battle. Young Link. Club.
You guys like the up B to side B combo I did against Distinct? That was pretty cool. That was pretty fair. Bowser's a cool character, guys. Don't let Mars fool you. He's a cool character. Alright, speaking of cool, here comes Zexyyy and Moeru. These cool combos. And I don't know if Uppy isn't cool. Uppy necessarily cool. We're just keeping them away with a big sword. Big, meaty sword. Oh, it's there. Uppy had a shield from Moeru. Good back air there. That was good to have down air, but misses. Good boomerang placement. Good in air there. Ooh, good blade beam. Moeru's ready to take the stock right here. Cloud back air and forward air are destructive against this character. Absolutely. Just put you in a corner. Can't do much. Destructive sword. But Zexyyy manages to reset the neutral. Throwing out all these combos and all these projectiles and all this stuff. And it's working out for them, I'd say. And that's what's going to take it. Could we see a Game 5 situation here? The winner of this plays the winner of Kimboiyachi and me.
Yeah, Zexyyy was trying something a little bit different starting out this game 4, slowing it down, but that just gives Cloud more time to build up that pressure with Limit and also more opportunities just to be able to get in the first place. And now, yeah, Moeru is just pushing that aggression so much. I think on paper, right, just having the option to play with such a big disjoint and not the best DI on that forward smash, but still, got to keep your head held high. You are still up by 90%.
This is Young Link, though.
It is Young Link. He is Mishima with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
He is just able to output so much of that low percent damage very consistently, and also has so many incredible kill setups.
Oh, yeah. 2 up airs.
Oh, we're finding an extension again, but not the drag down. Ooh. Dude, I think Moeru had a little bit of a mental slip right there. Up smash was definitely like the correct answer.
Charge up smash.
I think he thought that Zexyyy was on the ground and just reacted to the sound of the up B or something, because that was not the right answer. Now Moeru is behind.
This isn't good for them.
Flub, yeah. We see the neutral air. No, just gonna stay on stage, and yeah, air dodges straight through the back air.
Zexyyy is very good at making comebacks.
Oh, I love that fair into the turnaround. Zexyy's execution is on point.
Go for 2-blade beam. Go for another blade beam. I think it's dead. With the bomb. Oh.
Didn't even need it. It's ultimate, baby. We got recoveries out here.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh,
Don't need anything else. Nice forward air. Fair
But
enough.
this is still a close game. Believe it or not. See what I mean? 16%. Just like that.
And I love that roll, too, to get through the bomb and to try and capitalize off the tech situation. Moeru is absolutely ready for that, but, you know, this is still potentially your winner side stock. That pressure does have to be mounting just a little bit.
Up the edge shield.
Yep, follows the DI straight up. I feel like the blue arrow is so big on that, it's so easy. Oh, we're finding the fire arrows. Oh,
Tries
missed
to end it right there. Believe it or not, this is Blue Cloud. Blue Cloud can get one off-stage interaction and
Oh, you do have to watch that shield, though. We have 3 seconds left on limit.
That's it.
It's not going to matter.
That is it, and Zexyyy takes it. What a comeback.
That was a pretty crazy comeback. He lost his momentum in that stock number 2. It's just like I said, them as a player, very momentum-based.
Oh, yeah.
Very momentum-based. And you can see it in the player camp too. When they get frustrated, they're shaking their head. Their body language it changes a whole lot, and just their spacing gets thrown off a little bit. So Moeru is able to keep it pretty level-headed and pretty competitive after that 3rd game, especially. But it was just too little, too late.
All right, I gotta go play on stream. See you there.
We're gonna cheer on KBean as he's going up to fight against Kimboiyachi, Sonic player. Of course, on paper, I would imagine that this matchup is very solidly, or pretty solidly winning for Sonic, just the amount of advantage state that you're able to put some pressure on and your consistent ability to run away. But I don't know, Bowser has some things in the tools, in the toolkit. You're able to call out Spin Dash quite well with just the armor up front, on top of a lot of great disadvantage tools, the up B being able to weave around edge guards that other characters might get clipped by. And apart from some early % kill setups off of Spin Dash, which don't quite work on Bowser at a lot of percentages, Sonic can struggle to kill at times. It is one of the bigger reasons why a lot of his games go to time, is he just doesn't have you know, an X factor that's kind of built into the character. His whole thing is breaking down the sort of X factor of other characters. So it's going to be an interesting one to see, and of course not a matchup that we get to see a whole lot played at such a high level. And these are two, just a little bit of a flub from KBean getting clipped there by the spring. That was a pretty quick stock as I was talking him up. Now Kimboiyachi is going to start to put some pressure, a little bit aggressive with that neutral B, but you know, when you're up by a little bit, you can afford to play just a bit more aggressively. And yeah, that air dodge is never going to work on Bowser. Has all the tools in the kit to catch that right there. But Kimbo, still, these landing neutral airs putting on so much pressure on Bowser's shield, and I believe that landing neutral air is -3 or safer. It is safe enough to be able to weave around there, and I love that spin dash to be able to try and get in there, and unfortunately, KBean spaces the down smash. That's going to allow Kimboiyachi to hold down the fort just even more. 135% in the spring, catching him once again, but saves the double jump this time. Kimboiyachi not recognizing it. This is where KBean makes his money, finds the neutral air to tack on some more damage, and one good forward tilt here. Not quite going to be it, but another one almost certainly will. Do we catch the air dodge? Yes, we do. Forward tilt coming out, and you know, Bowser is the kind of character who really only needs 2 or 3 of those openings, and if you're going to give them away for free, it's like I said, that spin dash does not work versus Bowser in comparison to other characters. Just having that armor, having that consistent ability to fall out, and I love that Kimboy right there. Was recognizing the situation, an up beast straight through Kimboiyachi's edge guard, and while technically he's still winning by %, the momentum has shifted quite a bit. That back air is going to end up taking it, but KBean doing quite well for himself, getting himself right back into this game. And oh, the neutral B is not going to be the answer right there. Kimbo, just a little bit of a mental flub right there, throwing that out. Now we're going to have to reset to an even situation. And Bowser is so good at making conversions off of those platforms, having such big hitboxes, so many different ways that you can bring it, but Kimboiyachi tries for the edge guard, and once again, this doesn't seem to be his strong point in the matchup, especially because KBean's recoveries are just so good with Bowser, his ability to weave around that first stock, be darned. Oh, but the upward angled forward smash catches the down B. There's no armor on the way down. There is a bit of invincibility, but that forward smash is going to just eat right through it and catch out the timing. It's such a committal option, and KBean was going for it a couple of times. I didn't pick it up quite on the mic, but Kimbo, such a great job for recognizing that habit. KBean wanting to grab the ledge and be safe there and maybe kind of put on some pressure, force the ledge trap situation, and not having the best landing options on stage. So Kimbo such a great job taking that game number 1 and wanting this PRW. Kimboiyachi, such a consistent player in the region, and certainly has the ability to make this upset happen. But you still have at least 2 more games in the tank as KBean to bring it back. But getting opened up right away is not the way that you want to start it as the Bowser. But of course, what these characters are good at is they are so good at opening up on these overextensions and mistakes. And Kimbo made 2 mistakes right there and took the same amount of percent that he was able to deal with his very own multi-hit combo. We're seeing once again, ooh, forward smash and forward tilt clinking there. And yeah, Fire Breath is going to be one of those things that's really, really good at calling out Spin Dash and makes this matchup surprisingly doable for Bowser, and maybe even good. But that tech roll is going to be the bane of Bowser's existence. He has probably the worst tech roll in the game, just with how slow it is, how inactive the invincibility is, and how he does not go very far with it. So Kimboiyachi is going to do his absolute best to extend his advantage as much as possible, but that forward air right there from Bowser, taking a page out of the book of Shulk with how far down that is able to go. It covers just a little bit behind. And KBean just needs one opening. That jab is going to be a great way to start it, but Kimboiyachi sees through the plan, jab and a grab. It is the staple for KBean and almost gets called out once again for that down B with a forward smash. Kimboiyachi would have held onto it for just a quarter of a second longer. He would have been able to have the handed lead on KBean. I love that double nair catching the air dodge, and KBean's defensive options are starting to run slim as he finds solid ground of his own. Back to neutral here. And Kimboiyachi with the tech chase situation, but there's no real good option for Bowser there. Has to air dodge, and how do you get the edge guard here? I love the forward air coming out. It was a bit committal though, and now forward tilt opportunity for KBean. We go for the double dip, but not gonna find it. Ooh, love the neutral B. Extends him off stage. Side B trades, and oh no! Just barely able to mash to the ledge, but Kimboy feet back on the ground. Love that neutral B. Covers all of the angles that Bowser has in the forward tilt. Not quite going to be it, but manages to take the stock anyway. Kimboiyachi with a solid lead and wanting to go up 2-0 versus So Mid's finest. Oh, I love that falling up air 1. You don't see a whole lot of that kind of action in Ultimate, a lot of falling up air 1s. It's more of a 64 thing, but with Sonic, his up air is so safe that you're able to just get more damage anyways. Ooh, love that back air with the turnaround neutral B. Oh, misses the edge guard once again, and we're in a tech chase situation. Jab lock finds the second jab into forward tilt, and now one edge guard could take it away from Kimbo. It's never over versus Bowser, especially. Now 113. Do we find the ledge trap? No, we don't. Now we reverse the situation. KBean, opportunity to even up the scoreboard. That spin dash is not going to be it. That up air almost calls out the high spin dash that time. And now we're going back to our roots. The armor from the side B is going to take it, and KBean on the board. That's just one of those interactions that you have to be wary of as the invincibility runs out on that, and the multi-hits of Spin Dash, it's not enough to break through the passive armor that's lingering on Bowser at all times. So when he started pulling out those Spin Dashes at high percent, I got a little bit worried for him. He was kind of fishing for the Spin Dash and a forward air, wanting to get him off stage instead of playing that solid neutral that he had in Game 1. You see he's thinking to himself just a little bit what changes he can make. And look at KBean right now. He said that was close. That absolutely was close. His heart's pounding right now. You can see it. But we got to get locked in for this game number 3. And Town and City is going to be the pick. I imagine some combination of Kalos, FD maybe are the bands. Not too sure. Bowser loves having those spots to be able to land. It's one of the few saving graces. But when you are down and you have that counter pick advantage, Sonic, against a really good player, of course you are going to use every opportunity that you have. So up air juggles coming out once again for Kimboiyachi. Not going to kill on this stage, but it's still so much damage. And oh my goodness, that forward smash missed. I'm surprised with the roll that it didn't end up working out, and we see another situation where Clank is going to turn funny. And we're going to get back to neutral. Oh, forward tilt armor almost coming through. Just managed to sneak in one more hit of that spin dash to get it going. Oh, yes, side B going to call out that back air. Not quite going to be it on this big stage, but one more will certainly take it. And I would imagine that an up tilt maybe is going to come out here. Something from KBean, as the world is our oyster for Kimboiyachi, but missing the edge guard once again, gets reversaled off the stage. Oh, and I love that forward tilt coming out. Forward throw, going to be the pick. And do we opt to go off stage? No, keeping it safe. I like it from Kimboiyachi. You're not too far behind, and you want to retain some of that momentum. So why risk your stock for it? I do like the mentality. We're going to send the back throw off stage once again, stealing a page out of Ken's book. And oh, I love that attempt from KBean to just outright reverse the situation. Kimboiyachi was lingering, and if he went just a little bit too far, maybe committed to that forward air, it would have been a great idea from KBean being a stock up. And really, no trolling. Percents don't really matter that much as Bowser here. You're at even percents, but of course it's going to take a lot more gas in the tank to be able to take it there. And oh, I love that up smash trying to call out the landing from Kimboiyachi, but he's not having any of it as he almost outranges that get-up attack to take the stock right there. Dagger coming out from Kimboiyachi once again, pulling out all the stops with the forward airs, and now Bowser in disadvantage, but the forward air is going to be coming out. I love that KBean does that. It's one of his signature get-off-me tools. It's throwing at that forward air in the opposite direction, and so many legit good players will get hit by that over and over again. They don't adapt, and then you end up behind versus the King Koopa himself. Throwing out the flame breaths once again. I love that neutral air coming out from Kimboiyachi, but we're chasing KBean up there, and that's a bit scary in the bubble when you can't quite see everything that's going on, not being super precise. But I love that back air on the spot dodge call it. Now an edge guard once again. This has not been the best spot for Kimboiyachi, and he's going to get reversaled again. He's got to be kicking himself if he's looking back at this VOD, because these edge guards have not been working out completely. However, that one does come to fruition with the neutral B, a checkmate situation for the Bowser, and now opportunity for Kimboiyachi, but he can't slow the pace of the game down. He has to play aggressively. And this is one of those matchups where you're able to do it. You're able to rack up so much of that damage so easily. Now trying to call out the landing option from KBean, who opts to take it slow, and I don't blame you when you're one hit away from victory. But racking up 80% in the time that you've racked up one hit, now 107. We have him off the stage, the up tilt almost taking a bit of a scramble situation, and his eggs are going to get folded. Put some seasoning on it, and yeah, Kimboiyachi just not ready for that situation right there. He got so antsy with the forward tilt, and then he saw the up tilt come out, and he threw out the spot dodge and panicked. I think the correct option there was to just drop down, go to ledge, except that KBean was going to have the advantage, but he got too antsy with it when he was coming back. He was down by a lot of percent in that game, and yeah, the better player on paper is going to have those situations 1,000% of the time. His number is written down. And we're going to see if Kimbo can make those adjustments and ride that momentum from the end of the game to see if maybe he can get something done. But KBean has been doing such a good job of getting those callouts with the SPDs. Just rocking that command grab. And it's a solid 25% every time. You're literally nickeling and diming this hedgehog. And if 100% is going to be that consistent kill marker, which KBean is so good at recognizing those openings, then having the awareness of knowing when to go for that command grab and neutral is very, very good. And we're seeing it once again. Catches the jump. You cannot pressure KBean's shield like that. Absolutely. For this game number 4 here, gonna have a fellow co-commentator. It's his first time at Xanadu. He is a homie of mine. How's it going? Just press this button right there. There you are.
I'm Craig.
How's it going, Craig?
It's going good. I got swept, but you know, I'm learning.
He got swept by a little kid.
Yep.
It happens.
Striker
good.
is so good, dude.
Striker is good.
It's really good to start young. I'm sure he's going to be like a great player.
This right here. KBean is doing such a good job of winning it right here. KBean's one of the homies too. You gotta meet him and talk to him. He's one of the best.
Yeah, I met him
in the
at
region.
one of the UMBC tournaments, and he was chill. He,
Yeah?
the one I met him at, he actually won.
Yeah, really chill guy.
Yeah,
Kimbo's chill too. Kimbo's chill too.
2-1. Is this a best of 5?
Yeah, this is a best of 5 right here. We're in winner's semi, so the winner of this goes on to play Zexyyy in winners finals.
Nice, nice.
Love the upbeat coming out from KBean. Okay. KBean has just been doing such a great job all set of calling him. Oh!
Wow.
I love the idea from Kimbo. You are down by so much. We're going for the spike.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Kimbo keeping his head held high. It might be too little too late, but it's never over until it says game. It is Smash Ultimate after all.
Right. Yeah. Song's a lightweight, right?
Yeah, he's on the lighter side. I think.
So I'm sure that's going to be a tough thing to come back from.
Oh yeah.
And 100% damage against Bowser.
You're full stock behind.
Yeah.
Can be a bit tricky. Forward smash not going to find its mark. Oh, I love that get up attack from Kimbo. Yeah, Town and City, he's going to live.
Got him on the up special.
Oh, tries
Missed
to go for
the
that side
grab.
B once again.
All right, now we're at even stock, but Kimbo has 144% damage.
Yeah,
Is he going to pull through?
Kimbo almost came back from this one last game, but
He will not
going to
come
happen.
through.
Yep. Screen, splat, game, and he's gone. Oh, look at him.
Oh,
He doesn't want to face them. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows he could have had it. Game 2
Just
was
an
in the
average day
bag.
at the office for KBean.
Game 2 was in the bag. Game 3, he flubbed it with a scramble. In Game 4, I mean, he really could have gotten a combo started. Anything could have happened there. So,
Right.
yeah. That was a pretty good set to watch. I think we're probably going to be moving into winners finals for the next set. Wouldn't surprise me to see that. But hello, chat. How's it going? I'm Ariel. You should follow me on Twitter at Ariel AOC, or follow my organization Ace of Cards at Ace of Cards Esports.
My Instagram is Lowzones, spelled with a 0
Yeah.
and a dot.
Yep. So that's Craig. That's Craig. He's on the mic. It really is his first time here, by the way. He's never been in the Xanadu venue for anything.
It's a great place. Like,
Absolutely.
I didn't know we had a horse track here in Maryland.
Yep, we got 2 of them.
Wow.
And this is one of the 2, yeah. So
I'm looking
say
to
hi
get,
to Craig, chat.
I'm looking to get into the Smash scene. I'm currently in training.
I think it's really cool that we got awesome people like Craig joining the scene in the year of our Lord 2024.
Yeah.
Awesome people. You know either of these 2 players?
Let's see. I do not.
All right. Joe J is a legend in the scene. He used to be an Ike main at the beginning of the game. Now is mostly rocking the Diddy Kong. Moeru is, and Joe J's been on the PR several times.
Okay.
That's the top 15 in the region. In the whole region, Maryland, Virginia, and DC.
Nice.
Moeru, he's always been about in the 20 to 30 kind of range. He's not quite made the PR, or they've not quite made the PR quite yet.
Right.
But are very capable of taking it over a good player. So this is losers quarters. We're still in best of 5 territory, but this is the other side of the bracket there.
Well, Joe J gets good lead.
Yeah, Moeru's the
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Moeru gets a good
That's
lead
all good.
going.
Your first time up to me, yep.
Wow. Good
Moeru.
forward smash. I
Moeru
believe.
is a very hot player. He loves.
Is he very aggressive?
He's a very aggressive player, and he plays with a lot of momentum. It is definitely something to see.
Right. Got a good grab there, edge guarding.
Oh.
And he, despite getting comboed early in the game, he gets a stock.
Yeah, they
All right, now they're even.
should not have rocked the up B there, because what was a solid lead has turned into an even game. Love that forward air into the up B, though.
He's just getting tossed around right now.
What?
Okay.
Moeru taking that handed lead once again. Joe J getting caught off by the aggression. that he's up against. We find the dash attack though. Oh, jump called out. Not gonna spot it though.
Perfect shield.
We are throwing out back airs right now, and I love how safe Jojay is playing. Look at that
Oh,
grab.
and another edge guarding going on.
Oh, forward tilt, yeah. Did we
That
get
should
limit?
be it.
No. Okay.
Oh, no
We
limit.
We got the limit, but just didn't have enough time to be able to make it back to stage after the air dodge.
Right, right.
We're not too far
So it
behind him.
seems Mario, they get the combo going early, but just can't finish. Jojay just hangs in there.
This is one of the difficult things for Cloud, is such a good character. You have to get a call out like that, though, to take the kill.
Right.
Yeah, right. Raw back air, raw up smash, maybe a cross slash on shield. So it can be a bit tricky for Cloud at higher percents. It's kind of a common theme amongst a lot of top tiers, which I think is really funny, is a lot of them don't have the most reliable kill options.
Right, right.
And then Kazi and Min Min kind of just exist.
Yeah.
Very good characters.
Yeah. Min Min's very annoying with the range. It's hard to deal with that as a Falco main.
And it feels that way sometimes with Cloud, too. I mean, I'd imagine on paper it's such a difficult task to be able to get in as Donkey Kong, and even in Smash 4, where both of these characters are kind of in that trifecta of the top three, Cloud always did really well versus Diddy Kong, and they're still both really, really good in this game, relegated.
Wasn't Diddy Kong also really good in Smash 4?
Yeah, he was third, Cloud was second, and of course, the Witch was first.
Bayonetta. Good times.
And these characters are still both very good in this game, but I would still
Anyone's
imagine Cloud
game
is
right now, at least.
Yeah. One good down tilt from this Diddy Kong could do it, or a call out on the back. That was so aggressive from Jojay. So uncharacteristic. Oh,
Despite-
yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Very good DI. Wow, I'm surprised that up smash came out. That,
Despite being the first one to die, both first two stocks, he gets the win. They get the win.
yeah, Jojay was doing a very good job keeping up in that, and yeah, Moeru got down after SDing pretty early. Oh,
Did you see what stage they chose?
again?
Uh-oh.
I think we're gonna see 5 games on PS2. It's both of their best stages, on top of, you know, being the starting stage for a lot of people for 5 years. A lot of people haven't shifted into that sort of small battlefield mentality quite yet.
Right.
But this is both characters' best stage, so I can't imagine that we're going to see a switch. The reason for that is Banana is so good at covering the platform, and the stage is very, very spacious for both Diddy
Okay.
Kong and Cloud. So yeah, we're probably going to see quite a few games on here. Nice little cross slash coming out from Moeru.
Another one.
Yep. It's like I
Again,
said,
getting up early.
very momentum-based player, but one early stock from Jojay is really the tide that could shift it over
Right.
Moeru. They do tend to get a little bit flustered sometimes if they do end up losing their stocks early or get called out a bit too much in neutral.
Was interesting. We didn't see that last time. They stuck with it the whole time.
Oh,
and were
yeah,
able
for
to
sure.
grab the win that round.
It's definitely something that they've been working on. I'm not trying to knock on Moeru too much. Of course, they are an absolutely fantastic player, but just something that I noticed about the gameplay, right? Because Jojay's been in this position quite a bit. You know, a lot of top 8s for Jojay, so the nerves are pretty calm. He doesn't tend to get too flustered at silly things that happen. And you see it right there in the gameplay, the up smash calling out the air dodge once again, and that's the kind of panic air dodge that you don't want to be seeing here in top 6. Because now look at it, Moeru's taking a lot of damage. Like I said, once the domino falls, it gets really tricky to stop the chain reaction from happening.
Right. And they take his stock on Jojay. Got a good little combo going.
Moeru trying to call out Jojay at ledge. Monkey flip is such a good tool to be able to mix up off of ledge. Forces you to hold shield, and sometimes you just have to take that grab.
Is it invincibility the whole time?
No, but you have the option to be able to grab the opponent while they're holding shield or do the kick. So there's not really a correct answer. You kind of just have to guess as the player getting hit by it, which one they're going to go for.
Are they going to get their limit, or is it going to be wasted?
Yeah.
They'll use the limit, but to no avail. The stock is taken. Joj is in the lead.
Only have 15 seconds in this game, so I don't blame him for throwing it out, but yeah, they're gonna keep getting juggled here, and I do gotta say, unless Moeru is able to build something sneaky here, I think Joj is gonna end up taking this one. It's a lot of data collection, but it's very, very hard to make a comeback versus Diddy Kong by the nature of the character. I mean,
and Joj will take this. Oh, not quite.
Not quite, almost. We still have limit online. We still could end up taking it here. And now back air. Oh, no back air.
Wow.
Trying to call him out with the empty hops. Moeru finds the back air once again, but that's not going to kill.
Still doesn't die enough.
Yeah, just a bit stale from hitting that,
And that
that'll
should
be
do it.
Rage and everything, even with the ceilings of PS2, is going to be it. Oh, and I love the hydration coming out. Gotta stay hydrated at these events.
Definitely.
Esports is definitely a marathon. It drains your mental.
It does.
And it gets you so physically involved with the amount that you have to concentrate.
By the time I was in Redemption, I was so drained.
Bracket fatigue, it's such a real thing for new players, so staying hydrated is definitely something you need to keep track of. I got dehydrated a couple weeks ago because I wasn't drinking enough water at these events. It's a real phenomenon. I saw an article that talked about chess players, professional chess players like Magnus Carlsen, Hikaru Nakamura. They expel about 70% of the calories as an Olympic swimmer.
Wow, that's
in a single
insane.
chess game. Yeah, it's definitely a sport. It's a competition where
more mental.
Yeah. The person with the most mental energy and fortitude to do the right thing is going to win. Oh.
All right, now we see change up where Joj is beating up early, and he does get the stock early because Moeru could not recover.
Joj just missing that extension there, but still doing quite good. Yeah.
Excuse me, it's Moeru.
Yep. Love the stuff coming out from Moeru right now, building up that percentage more and more to try get themselves back into the game. Gets the forward throw, and oh, I love that idea of throwing out the limit early, because that conditions Joj later on to be wary of it starting out. And oh, why are we going for grab there? You would have taken that stock. Dash attack, forward tilt, up smash. No problem. Just sometimes
the world
even
is not right.
sometimes even strong players can have just a little bit of mental flubs, especially when they were looking for a bounce to the left.
Of course.
But I think that one could have been anticipated a bit better on the side of Moeru, because now Joj with these combos.
Is Moeru going to get 3 stock? We will see. He's just not letting up on Moeru.
Love that neutral air coming out. You're just tacking up that damage more and more. You cannot get into your head. The up tilt finds it. And I think at this point we're definitely looking at game 4. How do we make the reverse 2-0 comeback? What kind of data can I collect from the rest of this game to try and turn it around? And when you have an even set, you can play around just a little bit more, experiment. One hit away, up smash. Okay, maybe 2 hits away.
This could be it.
Diddy can't kill. Has a lot of setups, but not the strongest of characters.
Moeru is very badly damaged, and they do get killed here.
Yeah, one thing that I have been noticing is that Joj is starting to throw out a lot of risky options, especially that up smash towards higher percentages, or maybe even like the forward tilt.
Right.
So it is giving Moeru the opportunity to capitalize just a little bit. Nothing too crazy when you're up 2 stocks to 1 at high percent, but it is something to keep in mind when you at least have one more game to play.
Right. Here we go, round 3. Joj wins this. Does he go on to finals?
he would be going on to the loser semis.
Okay.
I'm not sure who's on the other side of bracket. I'm kind of looking at chat right now. We'll take a look here in just one moment. But yeah, Moeru's been starting all of these games out strong. It's mostly just a matter of like, can they keep up that momentum to be able to take the game?
Right.
I think once that first stock got taken from JoJ, it just completely fell apart on them.
Definitely.
So taking the first stock is certainly very huge for Moeru to be able to keep themselves mentally in the game. I love the up air coming out on the juggles.
Is that the
JoJ
back
never
air?
too far behind.
A lot of dodging from both. There's just so much going on. It's hard to commentate on like one specific thing.
Yeah, no, they're
It's just-
moving around quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's a lot to process. These are some good players. Some of the
Yeah.
best in the scene. Great call out on the up smash, and love. We're just going to ledge there, plain principled. We've got 5 seconds left on that limit. Throws it out. And Moeru, what can we do? What can we do to extend our lead? This is the position where it's crunch time for you now, Moeru. You have the stock advantage, and you don't want to let your second get taken away too quickly.
Exactly.
Tries to grab the banana with the neutral air.
I think if Moeru gets another stock without losing one, I
Oh,
was gonna say there'll be a big advantage.
nice conversion to the up throw up air, but we're still 58 ahead. Moeru not letting up too much. Monkey
Moeru's in a
flip,
good
call out
position right
again.
now.
Ooh, and I love that Z catch. Catching the banana right there, and trips on it. Moeru right now.
Moeru absolutely
great
beating
job,
up
yeah.
JoJ.
One more good call out from Moeru.
JoJ is coming back.
Oh,
beating
but that
him
is...
up.
Oh, that was a jumpless cloud right there. JoJ
Oh.
taking a lot of advantage off of that, but we do have limit right now. I believe Cross Slash will kill. That might kill,
Wow.
yes. Diddy, one of the lightest characters in the game, I believe bottom 10. At least bottom 15, so...
Cloud isn't at that bad of damage right now, so
Yeah,
Moeru's in a really good position.
very
But
safe.
right now they're getting beat up. And just needs to play a little more safe. But JoJ is obviously being more aggressive.
And Moeru's doing a great job of not pressuring the shield too hard, not playing too aggressively up in Diddy Kong's face, because he will beat you in the frame data department. Love the idea of throwing out the cross slash there. If you're going to use the limit, you might as well, and not taking too much for it. Banana in hand. We could see the up throw up air again. Oh, I love that. Reading the air dodge correctly, but not the drift. We're just ready on that. But forced to air dodge here. That's going to be an edge guard. And
All
now
right, it's
JoJ
about
could
even
take it.
matchup now.
Yeah.
Moeru on the attack again, not letting up. JoJ trying to get some attacks in.
All right. Moeru, a good position right here, but too aggressive with it. Oh, if JoJ would have gotten that Z drop banana, it could have spelled a disaster for Moeru. Yeah, the limit once again. Cross slash at the edge will kill. Ooh, I think they want to be reverse blade beam right there.
Yeah.
You saw them throw it out at the end. But still, Cloud has so much in the tank right now to be able to take it and bring this to a game 5. But of course, one good conversion, an early edge guard from this Diddy Kong could also spell disaster in the end of the set for JoJ to win it. Oh, banana tosses the wrong direction. That forward air is so good at crossing up too. Gets the
All
grab.
right, now they're about even. Can JoJ get this win, or will we go to round 4?
Yeah, JoJ has completely
Now,
turned this around.
Moeru got their limit.
Oh, just
We
a
are
simple banana toss.
And JoJ takes this, going to losers semi.
Yeah,
Yep.
advances to loser semis. Take a look at the bracket to see who that is in just one moment. Moeru, a valiant effort, but
That was a great matchup.
it was a great set to watch.
They were very neck and neck throughout the whole thing, and just really down to the last stock.
Yeah, I think what just ended up happening at the end there is Moeru kind of got in their own head just a little bit, and they started fishing for stuff, and they were getting their jump called out quite a bit.
Right, right.
Yeah. Just looking at Let It Rain is in the chat. What's up, Let It Rain? Yeah, holding that banana down and hunkering down and charging up limit probably would have been the best idea. They were playing super aggressively, though. That's just Moeru's playstyles. They want to get in there nitty-gritty. So they're not one to camp out for limit too often in comparison to other clouds in the region. But yeah, that might be a bit of a mistake and might have to take a look back and try and take a page out of that book. I'm probably only going to commentate one more best of 5 set before I get off of here. I got to be at work, or I got to be up at 4:30 tomorrow for work. But we're out here on that grind, pun intended.
I can probably be here all night if I wanted to.
And listen, yeah, if you're in the DMV region, this is an awesome tournament for new players. How was your first Xanadu experience?
Everyone was very friendly. You know, everyone's willing to help. And it was good matchups. Everyone here is very skilled. It's not like, you know, there's some random coming into play. It seems like everyone who plays genuinely has a chance to get to the finals.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So, see, I didn't tell him to say that. That is the genuine first-time experience of someone in 2024 coming to Xanadu. Make sure you come out. We have a lot of amazing events, a lot of amazing
KBean.
people. Dude, even these top players, they're super nice. They're super nice. I fought Zexyyy earlier, who is the #1 seed of the tournament. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He's a homie.
Yeah, I met this guy named Kyle. He mains Terry. He's pretty good. You know, we were running a bunch of friendlies. We were just giving each other tips.
Well, now on screen we got, of course, KBean. We saw him a little bit earlier, and also Zexyyy here. This winner's finals.
Did he get the best of you?
Zexyyy, yeah, he got the best of me. It was a good set.
I'm familiar with KBean's game. I was just able to watch him at the UNBC tournament and win. Very good Bowser.
The difficult thing for KBean, especially against a character like this, is KBean and Bowser's game plan just in general is capitalizing on mistakes. It's one of the things that kind of holds him back in Ultimate is if your opponent doesn't really make mistakes, it can be hard for Bowser to get stuff done. But as I pointed out in winter semis when Zexyyy was up here on stream, Zexyyy has been going for a lot of grabs and playing much more aggressively than neutral, and that could potentially spell to some openings for KBean to be able to get in there.
Right.
We see already it's pretty close, and Young Link, very light character. It's not going to take too much more in the tank for KBean to be able to take this. Almost anything really will at this point.
So let me ask you this. Why would someone choose Young Link over like Toon Link or even just Link?
So Young Link has better frame data than both of those other Links. He can kind of press whatever buttons he wants. He's a bit slower on the ground than Toon Link, but faster in the air.
Okay.
You know, I am biased against Adult Link. I don't think he's a particularly great character. Doesn't have the best results in this game. Toon Link has, though, and they all play quite a bit differently from each other. I would say Young Link definitely has the tools to play a bit more aggressively than the other two.
Right.
And of course, the reason you play Bowser is because he's Bowser.
Yeah.
He's him. He's him.
Certainly a heavy hitter, which makes it a hard matchup against lightweights.
Yeah, it makes it tricky. It means that you have to be playing on point because you know, one or two of those openings can really do it. I mean, every single move that these characters has literally does more damage than anything that Young Link has in the tank.
What's interesting, I use a lightweight character, and I do like playing against heavyweights because of that big hitbox. It's easier to start combos.
Yeah, it feels fair when you're fighting against them. Because when you make a mistake and you get called out, it's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
It always feels like you have that opportunity to be able to get in there. And Zexyyy is taking all of those opportunities. Look at how much damage is getting racked up. You have a jumpless Bowser.
Oh my
goodness, is that it? Oh, the back air in a forward smash. Look at that conversion.
What a combo.
That was crazy. One jumpless Bowser, and you're just getting hit by the toothpick of destiny.
Jeez.
And the up air, or down air, is going to take it off the top, yep.
This interesting down air goes up.
In Melee, it had a spike hitbox. They got rid of it in this game. And it's just kind of the pogo stick now. It makes it very reliable, though. It's such a reliable option for covering techs, and you know, what started out as an even game, Zexyyy just ran all over him. He is trying to speed run right now his way through the Mushroom Kingdom.
Did they choose a Star Fox song? It said Sector 1. Blech, Sector 1.
I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with a lot of. There's so many songs in this game.
Yeah.
There's over 13.
Of course, the best one being the Star Fox ones. Unbiased take.
Mistake. You know, I couldn't tell you. I'm not really a huge Star Fox person, so.
See, that's where your first mistake lies.
I like the Tekken music though.
Yeah,
Tekken's
that's
pretty
very good. I should add to the Xanadu experience, very nice facility. Plenty of monitors and consoles to play with.
Got 34 setups on deck, I believe, something around there. And that's just the ones that are out here. There's
Wow.
more in there.
That's, man.
It's very cool. I'll have to see later if Brig will let you go back there. He's a nice dude.
Yeah.
That's who's producing this, by the way. So everybody say hi, Brig. None of this would happen without them. Here we got.
Pretty even percentages between the two. Gets the grab there, throws back.
Yeah, both players. are
KBean
doing
was
very
just
good.
waiting for his opening. I do notice KBean likes to use the fire whenever he's at the ledge.
Yeah, it's very good for catching people trying to get back to the stage.
Right.
There's a great upper as well from KBean to end up taking that stock there. But ooh, nice track
great-
down.
Wow. That was just.
Those-
Zexyyy has really good combos.
Those combos are so Zexyyy.
I was gonna make that joke.
We were both thinking it. We're on the same wavelength. I like it. I like it. Oh, the
Zexyyy
conversion.
again getting in there, just not letting up. KBean cannot get out. KBean. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Zexyyy just dragging him
If Zexyyy
down.
can keep up his game like this, I think he'll get a sweep.
The problem is you can't land. As this character, what do you do when you can't touch grass? I don't think he took a hit. I think that was just a clean stock. Finally, KBean able to get in there with the side B, but Zexyyy
Chooses not to use the fire either.
didn't have the time. Zexyy's not really giving him the opportunity.
Gosh.
Side B coming out once again.
KBean looking to even this up before he is 100%. It looks like he's struggling to do it.
I mean, I mentioned this in game number 1, right? KBean prides on being able to capitalize on mistakes, and Zexyyy is
Wow.
not making a whole lot of
at
them.
all.
Not at all. Almost 0 openings coming out, and you gotta wonder, KBean is a player in the region that does have some deep pockets for weird matchups. He did tell me before the set that he was going to try and stick it out with the Bowser, but we do have a couple of other characters in the back pocket. It doesn't look like
No,
we're going to
he's
see
not.
it right now.
Remind me, what are his other characters?
You know what? I'm gonna keep it zipped. We'll see if he pulls it out in grand finals. Mostly because he's
Fair
a player
enough.
for me, and I don't want to reveal any secrets that
Fair
he may
enough.
have in the back pocket.
Don't want to reveal the battle plan.
Don't want to reveal the game plan. That is up for him and him alone. But you know what? He's got to take it here with the Bowser to be able to get back in it. And
Zexyyy is not making any mistakes.
Oh yeah, no. I
He
admire
is
the
on
confidence.
point.
I admire the confidence from KBean though. One big mistake from
KBean
a
just has
heavyweight,
to
just
put the 2
disaster.
games out of his head and just, focus on this one.
and he's trying his darndest.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Doesn't
love that
make it
punch
back.
up in an air. That nair is deceptively strong off stage. Just in
KBean
terms of-
gets, doesn't quite get the kill.
Yeah, that's a crucial drop too. I mean, that's one of the places where this character shines. And oh,
There
the
we go.
We got dash back
Okay,
down
KBean.
smash. Okay.
Wow.
You'll love to see it. That skid animation, that was not intentional, by the way, for him to take so long starting up that down smash. Got a bit of charge on it, too. The sauce calling out the spot dodge. And percents don't really matter too much when you're playing a heavyweight like this, because it really is 1 or 2 openings that can do it. Look, down air,
Wow.
the strong kill move that kills off the top didn't kill on the top platform at 140. This character, well,
Zexyyy has
he's
not
been
taken
eating.
damage
He's been eating his Wheaties.
until now.
It just takes a little bit. The down
There we
smash,
go.
call it again.
There's the
Is that
mistake.
the adaptation? KBean is just calling out these defensive options with down smash. KBean's even surprised. He jumped out of his chair. Did not expect to die there. but still much
missed that.
closer game than the last one. Ooh,
Wow.
gets the back air, gets the back air again, the extension into the
Oh
ladder. We
my
find the nair,
goodness.
the
Oh,
double jab,
shield.
tries to call him out with the drag down.
And still gets it.
Oh my goodness, we almost have him off stage once again, and yeah, KBean,
He just gave up there.
yeah, just giving it up. And like, I can't make it back in this one. And
It's unfortunate.
I can't blame him. It's a difficult matchup, so we're probably going to be rocking it out. Hoping in grand finals, he's going to be running it back. And he only has one more set to get there. Whoever wins the next set is going to be fighting up against him. Good stuff to KBean, and of course, good stuff to Zexyyy for making 2 winners.
Definitely.
Side grands.
So does KBean go to the
Losers finals.
Okay.
Yep. Losers finals, where he will fight against the winner of our next set on stream, which is going to be Juswoo versus Joj. That's going to be Sonic Diddy Kong. I'm not sure about you. I've got to get out of here
All right, man.
just because it's getting late. So I hope your first Xanadu experience is very good.
It was.
Of course, you're on
I'm
the
definitely going to come back.
Yeah, absolutely. We normally have, we can have upwards of 100, 200 people watching these kind of things. We're relegated to side
Jeez,
stream
that's a
today.
lot of people.
That is a lot of people. We're relegated to side stream. There's another event going on mainstream, but we still got 60 people rocking it out. So if you're gonna stick around,
I'll stick around, definitely.
I'm sure the people are gonna love you.
Yeah.
All
Thanks,
right?
man.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, I'll catch you around.
Catch you around. See you, chat. Hope you enjoy the games.
Hello, chat. I don't have chat up, so I can't read. A bit of delay going on. Let me see if I can get chat pulled up. As you see on screen, Ariel's right there. Don't know what's going on right now. They're just out of view. My mentor Evan is in the back left right there, in the blue. He's teaching me the ropes of this game. I'm still kind of new to it. Like, I've been playing Smash for a while, but I'm new to the whole competitive scene on tournaments and all that. Trying to master my Falco. You know, I've stuck with him for a long time, and I just think he's a great character. Honestly, the best in the game. Don't at me. Can't get Wi-Fi. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm getting chat up. Oh, that's annoying, dude. I don't know if there's a YouTube Live. Because for some reason, Twitch is blocked on my phone. I can't download apps because I'm logged out of iCloud, but... Next up, we got Joj versus, probably gonna butcher that, Juswoo. got Diddy Kong versus Sonic matchup. This should be interesting. I heard Sonic is one of the best in the game. And based on what I saw with Diddy Kong, should be an interesting matchup. No damage taken yet from either player. Kind of avoiding each other, and then Juswoo gets the first damage of the game. Not giving up on Joj. God, that move is so annoying, the spin. Hard to deal with it, and especially Sonic's speed as well. Very hard to maneuver around. I think I've got the chat up. Let's see. Can't read any chat for some reason. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not getting chat up. Tried. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow. Jeez. Not even at single stocks yet. Juswoo gets the kill. Really relying on the spin attack. Joj edge guarding, cannot kill because of the air dodge. Should kill, not quite. Just damn enough. Juswoo sticking in there at almost 200% damage. It's amazing. And Juswoo gets killed there. But he got 70%, well now 88% on Joj. Joj getting a couple hits in there. continuing. Juswoo counters. Juswoo gets the kill there, but 95% damage at one stock. Can he squeeze through? We will see. Playing it seems to be playing it safe right now. Looks like he's just getting a read on Joj. Get some attack in there. Joj, yep, Joj gets round one.
Diddy Kong wins.
Playing on Final Destination.
Start battle. Diddy Kong. Comet. 3, 2, 1, go!
Both the players trade a couple hits, but Juswoo getting more. Really using the ball. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with every character's move. I used to be. I just took a long hiatus from this game, so now I'm just kind of out of the loop. I don't even really know the Star Fox characters' moves, because I used all of them. Juswoo gets the first kill at just 87% damage. Joj looking to even the playing field. Gets good hits there, Juswoo. Good combo there. Oh, couldn't quite get him to die on the sides. Juswoo takes a stock there and just 60% damage. Looking to win this game and even up the match. Juswoo having a lot more damage, but still sticking with this fight. Jojay just can't seem to finish him. Juswoo was looking to even the matchup, but as he takes more damage, it seems like that's what's likely to happen. And yep, Jojay takes round 2.
Diddy Kong wins.
So Juswoo needs to win 3 in a row, right? Yeah. To move on.
Start the battle. Diddy Kong Comic. Three, two, one, go!
Juswoo taking a lot of early damage from Jojay. Juswoo, like I said earlier with KBean, needs to put the last 2 games out of his head and just focus on this one. Act like nothing happened. Jeez, and Juswoo just is taking more and more damage. Just can't really get anything good on Jojay, and Jojay takes the first stock at just 26% damage. Seems like Jojay is reading the spin ball a lot better now. Jojay not even at 100% damage. As a stock against Juswoo. Looking to take another stock before his own is taken. I believe we got the Smash Bros. Melee music in the back. Everyone knows Brawl is the best. I think the tripping mechanic added a very competitive element to the game. Jojay not letting up on Juswoo, and Juswoo, wow. Juswoo might get 3-stocked. He cannot get Jojay. Seems like Juswoo is more aggressive, keeping in mind the last 2 games, and is really worried about just trying to win 3 in a row now. Is that enough? Yep, that's enough to recover. Jojay gets the dash attack there. I believe I saw a wall jump there, but I was watching Jojay. Seems like Sonic's forward air is similar to Falco's. Probably behaves differently, but wow. Jojay able to recover safely onto the stage. Oh, stock has not been taken still. Perfect shield. Will Juswoo get 3-stocked? Again, just not enough. Nearly 200 damage. Alright. Juswoo finally takes a stock against Jojay. Did I see a taunt there? I don't know. Oh. Juswoo sticking in this. And he still in. There's a chance, you never know. JoJay with the back throw there. That should do it, and JoJay is moving on. Unfortunately, Juswoo, your day ends here. Two very talented players, just JoJay just got the best. I believe KBean is going to be facing JoJay. Oh gosh, I'm tired. Looks like they'll be choosing Pokemon Stadium 2. Very popular map to choose.
Start the battle. Piranha Plant.
Oh, Piranha Plant.
Diddy Kong.
All right. Oh Harry is the name, which is my real name is Harry, so you know, I gotta root for KBean here, but I think I have to be unbiased. Seems like KBean is taking a lot of damage. JoJay is just on a hot streak, just like, I don't know if I should make a baseball reference. I don't know how many people would get that, but whatever. Slight mistake there with the up special, but able to grab ledge to not let JoJay get anything off that. Again, JoJay just can't get Piranha Plant on stage. Oh, there we go. Takes stock. Typical JoJay taking stock early, as we have seen so far. Seems like whenever someone is on a hot streak, on they get a 2-0 or sorry, a 3-0 win, they just keep that hot streak going. And it certainly helps that, wow, it certainly helps that JoJay just had a match and didn't have to wait at all. So there's no getting cold. Piranha Plant was such a good addition to the game. It's just so random, but I love it. I don't think he was even in Fighter Pass, but great addition to the game. KBean able to take a stock off of JoJay, has 86% damage. I'm not familiar if Piranha Plant's a lightweight, midweight, or heavyweight. What I've seen, maybe it looks like in the middle. Could be wrong. I would ask chat to correct me. I can't see them. Oh, wow. Very good move on what I believe is the neutral special. JoJay just went right into that. KBean can still come back from this. Damage isn't too bad. He just needs to get good combos on Diddy Kong, get him off stage, and use the special like he just did. Yeah, I'm not familiar with these players' abilities. Seems like KBean is doing just that. And JoJay takes this match. KBean looks like he's in disbelief. JoJ's just on a hot streak right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he was able to get a sweep here. KBean going with Bowser. Old Faithful. Again, Pokemon Stadium 2. As I was told by Ariel earlier, Bowser relies on mistakes, and I don't believe JoJ is going to be making many mistakes with the hot streak he is currently on right now. Having 4-0 record since last... was his stock early there, but has a 4-0 record since the last round. Last bracket, I should say. Well, it looks like KBean is getting good damage in. Looking to end the hot streak. Gets its stock. Not even at 60% damage. KBean take this game and even the playing field. Oh, not quite enough. KBean's still in there. And KBean gets a stock taken from him. However, he's in a great position as he's had stock above. JoJ could do some offstage shenanigans when it hurt him. If it worked, of course. KBean will not take this game quite yet. No, whenever Bowser mains do that against me, it's usually the front kill, and that should do it. KBean will take this game against JoJ, ending the 4-0 hot streak. Will that hurt JoJ's mental, or will that be the motivation KBean needs to move on to, I believe, what would be the grand finals? I'm not too sure. KBean looking locked in. Just kidding, he's talking. Breathe in. And we are underway. 1-1. Gets a good grab there. I believe that's the down throw. I could be wrong. Gets heavy damage early. Diddy Kong or JoJ getting some back. Getting good combos in. I think that was the down special that he used. I believe the side special is the grab. Walk into the banana, no rush. Seems like that hurt him a little bit. Gets the good grab there, back throw, back air. I believe that was jab, maybe tilt. I'm not sure. KBean cannot recover. JoJ has a stock over KBean. I don't know what KBean was up to there, but he didn't do anything. Got the kill there at zeros, both at 0% damage. Good combo. Trips on his own banana, but doesn't seem to matter as he just, jeez. Still not letting up. Oh my goodness. Finally, KBean gets some damage in there, but Joj's back at it. He has some vendetta right now. Probably pissed about ruining the streak that he had. Gets the kill there. Joj at 50% damage. Will he take this round? Can KBean come back? Didn't, just not, it's too far down. Again, even playing field now. Joj getting good hits in. KBean seems to be pretty slow to his attacks. Slow to react, I should say. Tries to air dodge, obviously trying to dodge that banana. Just a tough situation right there. I don't think there's anything else he could have done. Joj grabs in, gets forward air probably. Gets the dash attack. Joj will take this round. You'll see. I'm sure they're gonna do Pokemon Stadium 2. I'm just gonna say, let's see what they ban, but it's probably just gonna be the same thing. No, they're switching it up. Hallow Bastion? No. Small Battlefield? Star Fox, Star Fox, Star Fox, Star Fox. Dang it. Oh. Okay, that's a pretty good song.
Start the battle.
Going to Small Battlefield this time. My limited knowledge, it looks like a similar stage to Pokemon Stadium 2, but we'll see if KBean's choice, if it helps him out. Gets a grab there, gets the up air there, gets the up tilt there, misses the up tilt. Just so much going on. I think that was the same. I don't know. Joj pulls out the banana. Is he going to use his banana? Both shield. That should kill. It does kill, and KBean is up a stock. One thing I do not like about Diddy Kong mains is how often they pull out the banana. Same thing with Pac-Man mains, who just always go to get their item of choice. Got good aerial attacks into there. Jeez, I'm so tired, chat. I am so sorry for my yawn. Oh, just a little bit paused there. Oh. What is KBean gonna do here? He has to, and he won't get the stock. I was gonna say he has to get the stock. He still has to get a stock. He does. He has to win this round to avoid being eliminated. Wow, great combos there. Expected of Joj. Average stay at the office for Joj right now. nothing he hasn't seen. Oh, Joj edge guarding, and KBean has been eliminated.
Diddy Kong wins.
Freaking Diddy Kong. I am going to go use the restroom. I will be right back. Grand Finals. Oh, oops. Grand Finals, Joe-J versus Zexyyy. Zexyyy is a very skilled player. I saw him beat up on Ariel. Joe-J, like I've been repeating over and over, on a hot streak. Zexyyy has... It's been a while since Zexyyy's last round. Will that affect him? Will he have gone cold? We will see.
Diddy Kong.
I suck at smiling with my teeth.
3, 2, 1.
And we are underway with the grand finals. Zexyyy getting early hits in there. Joe-J gets some back. Looks like the up special failed to get any hits. Gets the grab there. Down throw was hitting the wrong way, so missed all those hits. Joe-J gets some hits in there as well. Takes the banana. Perfect shield on the banana. Gets the grab there, down. Gets the boomerang, which is one of my least favorite tools. The up special will kill. Zexyyy takes stock on Joe-J. Joe-J looking to edge guard there. Well, seems Zexyyy has gone back. Will Joe-J recover? He will. I think Joe-J could just let Zexyyy fall. I don't know if there's enough to grab the ledge, but gets a stock. Looked like a grab there and just missed. I don't know what happened. I don't believe it. Joe-J dodged. Some yelling going on. Oh, and speaking of yelling, there's horse betting going on at Xanadu. Just a bunch of people yelling. It's interesting to watch. Horse betting. That was a big deal. Personally, never gonna do it because, you know, betting's bad. I hope they're doing it in a healthy way. It's actually taking a lot of damage here. Gets the arrow, gets the boomerang. Gets a couple jabs in, gets the grab, down, up, boomerang, arrow, both miss, gets the arrow there. Up special fails, but he's able to shield just in time. Perfect shield, and he uses that to kill Zexyyy. Kind of letting the round speak for itself. It's truly amazing. Both of these players and their skill level. And that should do it. Diddy Kong wins this round. It's a best of 5. Joj forcing great hits. Zexyyy gets Joj off stage. I don't know if Young Link likes going off stage or not, but it doesn't seem like so. Looked like his neutral air was not Fox's, and Diddy Kong will get the kill right there. So sick of seeing the banana. It is truly amazing how people like Pac-Man mains and Diddy Kong mains know how to utilize their item as well. Bit of a trade. Get the kill there. Seems like Biff showing off, throwing the banana up and jumping back for it. That looked like to be a Zaire. It's a new term I learned thanks to Sable or Evan. As far as I know, Young Link looked like they had a Zaire, and Luigi also does. Luigi is a very annoying player very annoying character to play against. But more is Little Mac. I was not able to when I was practicing. I was not able to get a win against Little Mac. Good shield there, just waiting for an opportunity, but doesn't. Oh, just gonna say it doesn't seem to pay off, but still in this somehow. It's like Zexyyy's getting Joj to be even with him, and that should do it. Using the banana against Joj. Charge. That's an even match.
Start the battle. Young Link, Diddy Kong. Three, two, one, go!
Trading some early heavy hits. Gets the up special there. Probably forward special. Or sorry, forward fair. Wow. Gets the spike, and Zexyyy just in disbelief of it. Wow, great combo using the arrow and utilizing the boomerang coming back. Wow, to get 2 arrows to hit. No bombs to hit. It's like an item matchup right now. And Zexyyy will not get the kill quite yet. Joj is able to stay in. Zexyyy will finally get that kill that was taken from him earlier due to funny gaming mechanics. Gosh, Zexyyy keeps getting robbed of these kills. These kills. Oh, not quite enough to go off stage. I think he should have committed, to be honest, because his up special is pretty good, I believe. And that will do it.
Battle. Young Link.
Got some delay.
Diddy Kong.
Doesn't matter.
3, 2, 1, go!
Gosh, I'm not yawning because this is boring. This is actually really interesting. I love doing this. I'm just tired. But I don't want to go because this is awesome to watch. I gotta know who wins. I'm looking to make a band. Any of you guys in the chat are musicians, I play guitar, hit me up on Instagram, L0W.Z0NES, low zones. I don't post, comment mainly, but yeah, if you're interested, hit me up, or yeah. I do have a YouTube channel, it's just called Craig. I have like 3 videos there. Looking to make another one, but I don't know what to make it on. Long shield there. Wow, it's the down air to kill. He immediately gets his stock back. However, Joj is down a stock to Zexyyy. Zexyyy's at a really advantageous point right here. And getting good hits in. Joj returning those hits. Really trying to get the boomerang to hit. Seems like a combo starter. Today I played against, I think it was 530. I don't know his actual name, but that was the tag he used. He used Wolf against me. I played, oh yeah, I played Captain to get eliminated. He's a really great kid, really great at the game. Then in the redemption round, played Cousin. I played Striker, who is Captain's younger brother. Only 9 years old, and he's really good at the game. Can Joj survive to win this round at 139 damage? Trips on the banana, it seems to not matter. Wow. Is that it?
Young Link wins.
I thought. Oh. Did I miss one? Well, congratulations, Zexyyy. I thought that was whatever. Very good job to these gentlemen. It was a really great time at Xanadu, and y'all should definitely come down and check it out. Congratulations to Zexyyy. Unfortunate for Joj, but he was also a great player. Unfortunate that he couldn't keep the hot streak going. But yeah, I think that's it. See ya, stream.